The Viper, trust me, ain't gonna come from nowhere. Jeff, I already put you out. I don't even know why you're out here right now. Keep on talking. Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group? And Mustafa, you out here, a boy among men. And I'm gonna tell you what. You got lucky at the Rumble, so I know you're gonna come out here and run your mouth about how bad you are. But let me give you a little bit of a reality check. You see, Mustafa, you said that my eyes don't lie. Well, your eyes don't lie either, because last week, they were closed real tight when I put your simple ass to sleep. And AJ, hey man, be honest with me. How's our old girl Wendy doing?
Welcome back to the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. It's me, Hafeez, and with me, as always, is Devin. And yes, we are here post Royal Rumble recap. Let's go.
I'm in my feelings tonight, Hafeez.
Let's go.
I'm in my feelings.
Hey, man, you could be in your feelings. I'm going to tell you right now, I am loving wrestling right now.
I am.
The entertainment.
That too. Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
I'm in a great
Good
mood.
point. Good point. I am enjoying
a great mood.
I'm enjoying the emotion it's making me feel. Because that's what it's supposed to do to you. In your feelings. Make you feel something. So I'm in my feelings tonight.
Man, I mean, look, it was an emotional Rumble for sure, especially the main event, especially the post-main event. And then we had the follow-up on SmackDown here tonight just a couple minutes ago. So we're going to talk about all that, all right? But yeah, overall, just happy to be here. Happy to be talking to y'all about wrestling, about what's going on in WWE and the Royal Rumble. And yes, this will be a Royal Rumble, a WWE-focused show. So we will get back to AEW.
WWE
there will be
show.
love. There will be love shown to AEW, going forward. But this one right here is special. It is special.
Yes. We're going to talk
about
some WWE.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Hey, you know what time it is. When you see that clip, you know what time it is. Smacking around, we see you. Thank you.
What up, Matt?
Oh, man. All right. So, I mean, I feel like we just need to go straight into it. Just rip the Band-Aid off and just go straight into the Rumble. Okay.
Man, first, I want to do shout-outs because we did a phenomenal watch-along party. Yes, here on the Clark Street Wrestling platform. Shout out to my brothers, the bloodline of podcasting. We got Ivan, the professor, Circle of Debate, Bruce, the high class, and Dom, my shield brother, the lunatic, Top of Wrestling Talk, Rerun Wrestling Network, and of course, Tim, the banger of podcasting, the newly renamed show, the Tim King Show. The Tim King Show. Make sure you get that "the" in there.
Nice. Love it. Hey, all right. And without further ado, let's get into the card. Let's talk about what happened at this Royal Rumble, 2023's Royal Rumble. Woo! First things first. Things got kicked off with Pat McAfee's return. All right. So let's talk about that real quick before we get into the matches. That was crazy. All right, because you got the announcement being made, and it's like, wait, what are they doing? Whatever. And the music hits and it's the oh. And you're like, wait, what? And it took my brain a second to register. I'm like,
me too.
Pat McAfee? Ooh, okay. So great timing up for Pat McAfee to make his return to WWE for the premium live event, the PLE, that is Royal Rumble.
Premium live event, everyone. New vocabulary word. Premium live event.
Hey, it will never sound as good as pay-per-view, but it is what it is. All right. We accept it and move forward. So yes, at this PLE, at this premium live event, Pat McAfee making his way to in his return down to the ring. The crowd's going nuts. You know, he's high-fiving the cameraman. Michael Cole's talking about, I just FaceTimed him earlier today, and he didn't tell me anything about this. So that was pretty cool that they're playing it off as it was a secret. And maybe it was. Maybe he
No, it was. It was confirming a Pat McAfee show when Michael Cole showed up. He said he had no clue, no idea. It was a rib. What was funny, he was playing out the story saying, like, in this whole 10 years, in the last 10 years of doing this job, he always know what's going on. Him and Corey already had a debriefing, before of the event, and then Pat McAfee shows up, throws everything off the script. So what you heard was like authentic, which was beautiful. I mean, hearing the backstory was great.
That's awesome. Got to check that out. Yeah, it was cool. And then Corey Graves' whole reaction to it was awesome. It was just awesome. Like, he hated it. He hated every moment of it. He was mad as hell that he had to share the entire show with Pat McAfee there on the side. So it was awesome. Yes. Just great job for them. And Pat McAfee seemed genuinely happy to be back. We don't know as far as like how he will be back going forward. Definitely he will, he was at that premium live event. Maybe it'll be specifically for premium live events versus SmackDown as he was before, because tonight's SmackDown did not feature Pat McAfee. So we'll see. But hey, Tim, what's up, man? What's up? We see you.
Show. What up, brother?
Yeah. So, it'll be interesting to see where Pat, is as far as like, is he going to be a regular again eventually on the road to WrestleMania at least? Or will he just be at the premium live events? But that's how it started out. And then we kicked things off, which was mind-blowing, with the men's Royal Rumble match. Yes. Did not expect this to kick off the show as the first match. That was crazy. Like, my reaction right away, I'm sitting there like, wait, what?
So like, you didn't know until they showed the match.
I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think someone said it in our watch along, like maybe 30 seconds before, it broadcast. I was like, oh shit, for real? And then there it goes. Yeah. I was like, oh wow, men's Rumble.
I had no idea. Like, I'm watching it with my brothers, and we were just like, what? Like, this is crazy. This is awesome, cool. I mean, what a way to start it off. And immediately, I was like, okay, Roman and Kevin Owens is the main event. Like, it has to be. Like, the way they're flipping that right now, it's either the women's Royal Rumble or Roman Reigns, which it makes sense is going to be Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens is the main event.
Matter of fact, get them ones up. My brother just reminded me. He said Roman, and it automatically clicks. Get them ones up. Tribal Chief all day. # Forever Champ.
For now.
No, don't you start. Don't
for
you
now.
Hey,
I'm using. This is where I need those clips. I need the for now from Roman. For now. But yeah, man. I mean, the first match, and the first entrant, we had some debate on who would be the first person. With Cody going wire to wire with Seth Rollins. I brought up late Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. But no, which this fits into that same theme of just taking two guys with a rivalry that just go
makes sense.
Just having them start off. Gunther number 1 and Sheamus number 2. That was wild. What was your reaction to seeing those?
I was like, oh shit, we're just gonna rip the Band-Aid off. That's what I said. We're gonna start off hard and fast. And man, shout out to Gunther. Just an Iron Man performance, put in dirty, grimy work. Just respect the IC champion going on right now, man. So shout out to Gunther.
They took care of Gunther in this whole Rumble matchup. Triple H said it during the post interview. He said, you never lost sight of him during the whole Rumble. Like, he really stood out. And that was a great point because he had like moment after moment after moment in the Rumble. Had a moment with Brock briefly where they stood face to face, and I was like, ooh, that's awesome. Like, I would love to see Brock and Gunther go at it. That would be amazing. So yeah, amazing moments there for Gunther, and just showing there for Gunther. You had guys like The Miz come out number 3 later on, Kofi Kingston, Johnny Gargano, Xavier Woods, Karrion Kross at 7. Like, it was stacked, man.
Cross.
The
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion.
Oh man, see, look. I'm not going there, because this man on NXT, right? He did his thing, and his whole start.
But ever since Adam Cole
up.
called him out, it's been a slow bleed. Like
when Adam Cole called him out in NXT.
Yeah, like ever since that, you've seen like a kink in his armor.
Johnny Gargano.
No, not Johnny Gargano. Adam Cole in that.
Yeah, I'm
promo.
trying to remember like the specific moment, because I remember Johnny Gargano talking about he was going to expose him.
No.
Leading up to one of their matches.
That kind of sucked. But when Adam Cole in that promo, he called him out. He was like, we see you with this whole smoke show, the hot lady. But when it comes to me, when it comes to they just ring the freaking bell for Adam Cole. I was like, facts, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. I remember that line. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I don't think, for me, that didn't happen then. I was still all in on Karrion Kross at that point. I think the point that he kind of, I was like, I don't know if I would say that yet, was when he said, he was talking about main eventing WrestleMania. Like, he was NXT champion, and he was talking about going and becoming WWE champion and main eventing WrestleMania. And at that time, the NXT black and gold fan base is very like, we love NXT. NXT is the A show. If you're an NXT fan, like a truther at that time, you really believed in your mind that the booking and the storytelling on NXT was better than what you were getting on Raw and SmackDown. And so for him to say that, it was like, what the fuck? What you talking about? Like, we're here wanting NXT Black and Gold to win right here, right now, and be respected as a third brand. And here you go talking about you want to go to WrestleMania and main of what? Yep. And there's nothing wrong with that. In the big picture, especially now, like, that just seems like they've more accepted that that's NXT's role to go ahead and build the new stars. But at that time, it was very like, Adam Cole and the Johnny Gargano's, Tommaso Ciampas, they were like, NXT is the show. So it was kind of, took me aback a little bit. I was like, I don't know if Karrion Kross really understands, the NXT audience. I don't think he really grasps, and has the pulse of that audience at that time for NXT's history. And then when he went to the main roster, obviously Vince McMahon butchered that with the whole gimp mask and all the stupid shit he was doing. No Scarlett in the entrance, and losing to Jeff Hardy on his first night. Like, the booking was just terrible. And then he was fired. Then he was gone. And it's like, what the hell?
Get him out of here.
Yeah, now he's back, but is he back? Like, he doesn't have that same tenacity that he had, and that same fear factor that he had when he was stalking dudes, talking about, your time is up, especially when you had like Adam Cole as champion, and it was like he was coming after that title. Like, it was only a matter of time before this dude is going to challenge. Like, okay, that was cool. But this is like, I don't know. You said that to Drew, but then Drew whooped your ass. You're saying that to Ray, but Ray got the win and a roll up. Like, and then you get thrown out in the Rumble. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, yeah, I feel like Karrion, I'm not going to say he's overrated. I'm not going to say that, but I will say there's a misstep in his booking.
Yeah.
Then with Vince, and even now I would say with Triple H, that there's a misstep in his booking, and something needs to change as far as how he's being sold to the
go
audience.
Bald if you're trying to be like this sinister tough guy.
It was a better look for him.
Aesthetic look.
Yeah,
because this
was definitely a better
look. Long hair, don't care.
Yeah.
Or
unfortunately, I mean, it wouldn't work. If he keeps this look, unfortunately, I think the entrance and everything he's doing doesn't really fit that character, because then he wears a suit and everything too. It's like, I don't know if that
Hitman or something with the red tie.
It's confused. Like, they're really confused about his character. And I think they're trying to hang on too long to the old Karrion, but then trying to do this new thing. It's like a weird hybrid that's not really working. So either
follow up with the Royal Rumble, he was in there for what 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, he was in there for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Yep. Yep. 4 minutes and 11 seconds.
I know
he was eliminated by Drew McIntyre. So, it's just
get him out of here.
Right now, he needs I don't want to say like a complete repackage, but
no.
Maybe just like you said,
slight improvement.
Just go all in on what he was before.
Yeah.
And just have him shaved head, just being menacing, beating the shit out of people, and don't talk as much. Like, I think he's talking too much.
Let your wife talk. Yeah.
Let her talk. Yeah.
Let her do the talking.
Because in the beginning, I feel like maybe he talked a little bit, but it wasn't to this degree.
Short, simple.
Yeah.
And then when he talked, it was like very menacing, and now it's just, he telling stories to Ray, sitting down, pulling up a chair. Hey, let me tell you a story.
Like, yeah. Like, honestly, I think he'd be a perfect person to go against Bray Wyatt. Like, I feel like Bray Wyatt would be perfect because
maybe he could pull him out, pull him out of that funk, change him.
Yes. Because you have that a little bit with his character, right? Like, there's a little bit of the hocus pocus and all that shit going on with
I like
Karrion
that.
Kross's character.
Yeah.
So have him go with Bray Wyatt. Have Bray Wyatt call him out. Like, that dude that you were before is dead, and this shell right here isn't it. Like, that monster, that beast is gone. So have Bray have that guy, because Bray, anytime he goes against somebody, that person is changed. Like, they change. So he could be the guy to make the change for Karrion, that reboot that Karrion needs. So I'm with it, man. Like, that's what
dude,
Papa H.
That's why you the Messiah. That's why you are the Messiah. You got the transmission right there. It was coming in. I was like, man. Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt and Karrion Kross.
Yes.
And that's how you can use the change his character or revert back to who he was.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I fuck with that, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Universal Wrestling Podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nick and Keith over there doing good work. Check out their last episode. They was live Wednesday, recapping the Royal Rumble. Good work.
Yeah, man. Chad Gable, somebody that you shouted out for your predictions. He got in there at number 8, lasted 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't not quite a Iron Man showing or anything big like that.
I forgot another equation, which was Brock. I forgot to count that equation. If I would have counted that, maybe I would have had more of a linear Final Four instead of just this oddball.
Yeah, it was. Hey, man, you went for it. It's fine.
I did.
It's fine.
Did, man. I swung for the fences for that, bro. I did. Dude. I really did. And, it really didn't hit.
It didn't hit. No. But again, it's the Brock Lesnar factor. You had Drew at 9, Santos Escobar at 10, Angelo Dawkins at 11, and then Brock Lesnar at 12. And yeah, it's interesting because we say that, the Brock Lesnar factor, but it was Brock, and then it was Bobby Lashley right after him. And Brock actually didn't last that long. He went, he was in there, and he threw some people out, including your boy, and then, he was gone. When Bobby came in, it was kind of like,
I got beef. I
owe you one.
Yes.
Right.
You got this receipt coming, bro. It's coming. Full-fledged receipt, full refund.
Right. So Bobby got in there, he did his thing, and just was a beast there. So Brock actually lasted 2 minutes and 28 seconds, which, that's wild. I mean, we were talking about.
At least Karrion Kross lasted longer than that, then.
Karrion Kross lasted almost twice as long as Brock Lesnar.
If you look at it that way. Right.
Yeah. But the impact of the two of them is totally different.
It's totally different, man.
So,
he got like 4 eliminations in 2 minutes then?
Right, which is insane. Insane. Like, come on, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Just making the most of the least amount of time there. Bobby Lashley, like I said, in there 13. You had Corbin with the just botch of a entrance in there. It wasn't actually a botch, but Brock basically just stopped him from getting in there. Then he got in the ring. Then he got tossed out immediately once he got in the ring by Seth freaking Rollins. You know what time it is. What time it is.
Shout out to Wrestling with the Truth. I see you, man. Shout out to their podcast. Shout out to their channel. I see y'all in the building. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Look who we got here in the building.
There we go.
Early in the building, too. Johnny.
He was ready.
What's up? I'm going to address that. But first, we got to acknowledge you. We got to do it the right way. Formality, sir.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
What's up, Johnny? What's up?
Sammy's going to take the titles. That is the news. That is his updated answer now. It was Drew. Now it's KO. Now it's Sami. All right, what are you going to do? Wait. It's Cody next time? Is that what you're going to tell? Cody? I'm going to predict the future. Next time you're on the show, you're going to choose Cody. It is decided. What up,
man.
Johnny?
Johnny, I ain't mad at you. I'm with you, Johnny. Oh, man. So, yeah, we had Otis get in there at 16. Yeah. Rey Mysterio was supposed to, which that's an interesting thing there, too. With Rey Mysterio, he was number 17. Doesn't come out. Then number 18 is Dominic. And Dominic comes out wearing Rey Mysterio's mask, his father's mask, which they were telling the story during the match of that Rey Mysterio said that, Dominic wouldn't wear the mask until, he's ready, until he's earned it. Yeah. And so this was just Dominic saying, damn all that.
That motherfucker took it.
You think this is a game to me? I served hard time.
Yeah, see, Prison Dom said, I don't give a damn about earned. What? No, this is mine. I claimed it.
About that, all of that.
Claimed.
Okay.
None of that. I want that. I need that. Give me that.
Come on, Dom.
I'm built differently.
Hey, man.
Oh, man. Hey, and Dom, he was in there for a while, man. 25 minutes of Dom. Dude, I told you, I said, man, I'm surprised you didn't put him in your Final Four now.
I know I fucked up.
Because that man, I was like, man, they're going to try to give this man a showing. They're going to try. Especially if the Judgment Day is in there.
Eliminated Edge.
Dude, seriously. Which is, oh my God. This match was great. It was everything. It was everything. You had Elias in there at 19, Finn at 20, then NXT Hall of Fame. No, well, not NXT Hall of Famer, but Hall of Famer Booker T, current NXT announcer, got in there.
Sucker!
Gave us a spinneroonie and got the hell out of there, basically.
Right? Gunther was like, man, I'm done with this foolishness.
Gunther said, no, you ain't going to embarrass. You are not going to make a mockery of this
great sport.
The ring is sacred. Get the hell out of here with all that spinneroonie bullshit.
And you're done.
I'm out. You out of here. You out of here. Oh, man. Damian Priest at 22. Montez Ford, another one that was real quick. 44 seconds, Montez Ford. Yep. And then Edge, the return of Edge, which you had called up first. You brought that up. And he made his return. And then, he took out the Judgment Day, basically, except for Dominic. So that was awesome to see. Yes. Dominic took him out. So that was cool. And then we had Austin Theory, which was one of the guys that I had as a Final Four member, which that's the guy that took him out.
Final Four. We thought.
That what?
I said we thought he was a Final Four at first. Because remember, Michael Cole called it.
He was it. So it's interesting. I need to see that back to see exactly who was the Final Four because I know that. I mean, obviously, there was the this fucking guy. This guy. I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're almost there. Omos is 26.
We're gonna get there.
Omos is 26. Braun Strowman was 27. Lucky 27. Not so lucky for Braun this year. He lasted 11 minutes and 12 seconds, but did not win it. Ricochet, his tag team partner and new number one contender, Ricochet, came in there at 28. 29. Oh, this dude, 29. Logan Paul. Yes, Logan Paul. Look,
I don't want him back. Go do something else. Bye-bye.
That's a good part for that. Yeah, that's a good part for that. Logan Paul, I got respect for him. I got respect for him as a wrestler. Like he put the time and the work in, and you could see it paying off. So good job. He's got that it factor for sure. But damn, Logan, you pulled the okie doke, and we had the Final Four set. It was set.
It was.
Seth freaking Rollins was there.
Yep.
Cody was there.
Yep.
Theory was there. And who was the fourth person that we had in there? Was it Dom?
I think was it Dom? I think so.
I feel like it was Dom.
I feel like
think
it was
he was
Dom.
part of the four.
Let us know in the
last
chat.
four.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, but it wasn't the final four because Michael Cole called it that was the final four, but it wasn't. And I noticed, I was like, wait. Actually, my brother noticed it first. He's like, what happened to Logan Paul? And we saw him on the outside. I was like, oh shit, did he get hurt? Did they just take him out because he hurt himself? So I'm like, oh, maybe. And then Michael Cole didn't mention him. I was like, oh shit, maybe something happened. But then I seen him peeking over the ring, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I know he's gonna. I said he's gonna eliminate Seth Rollins. My brother actually picked Seth Rollins to win the Rumble. I said, no, man. Like Logan Paul is about to get in there and eliminate Seth Rollins. And literally the way I'm looking right now is how I was looking then. I'm just like, oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. And here comes Logan Paul, grabs Seth Rollins, throws him out the ring. I said, damn.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
Oh man, what I'm talking about was Gunther. Gunther was part of the final four.
Yeah, Gunther.
Gunther.
Right.
Gunther.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know why we spaced on that.
That should have been easy. Gunther was part of the final four with Seth freaking Rollins, Theory, and Cody Rhodes, but no, Seth Rollins got thrown out, and then it was Logan Paul. So then, yeah, that happened. So at the end of the day, Logan Paul got his ass thrown out of there by Cody Rhodes. Thank goodness. And then Theory, I believe, also got himself thrown out of there by Cody Rhodes. So one-on-one, it was Cody Rhodes, who had made his way to the ring at number 30, right? Against Gunther. Now, I was feeling concerned that Cody coming in at 30 might come off as, ooh, this man is being handed this Royal Rumble, right? Like, as it was happening, I'm like, they're not going to put Cody at 30. That's dangerous. With everything going on with Sami, and then you put Cody at 30, like, you guys are really pushing it. This is a test. This is a true test to see, like, how this fan base really feels about Cody Rhodes. And I'll say, they actually reacted very positively towards his entrance in the Rumble.
They popped.
They were all in. They were all in on Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes all hype.
I mean, they fucking love me.
That's AEW Cody right there.
Yes.
Being like, finally, I got him. They finally love me. Love me. Say that you love me. Finally worked. You got him. But shout out to Cody, man. He did his thing, especially against Gunther. And oh my goodness, that match on its own, just
that was a match. That was a match because they won what, like 15 minutes? Just them.
That. Yeah, it was, dude. It was wild. It was wild, man. Yeah, Cody went out there, was getting chopped to. I thought he was gonna get chopped in half. Like the way that Gunther kept chopping him. There was one where he jumped off of the turnbuckle and got chopped, and I said, "Oh my god!" And then I saw some redness on his chest. I'm like, "Oh, not again! Like not again! Did this man just tear?"
The titty ain't healed. It ain't healed.
Right. I'm like, what is happening? The bruising. It was crazy. Oh, man. Oh, Dom. Dom is in the chat.
Our
right,
Shield
Dom.
brother. What up?
Sir.
What up, Dom?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you. What up, my brothers? Didn't you just love the mid-air chest bump between Ricochet and Logan? Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Actually, just to pause on the Cody Rhodes Gunther real quick. Yes, that moment was probably the moment of the Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble match, which would be that mid-air collision, the mid-air chest bump between Ricochet and Logan Paul. The two of them on either side of the ring going, you want to go? You want to go? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's
go. Well, let's go.
Both of them hopped up on the ropes, met mid-air. It was like something
I didn't tuck my chin. Uh-oh. Boom.
It was like something you would do with toys back in the day, honestly, is where you would just have them kind of flying across the room against each other, It was straight up something like that, dude. It was great. It was great. So hell of a moment. And one that'll live forever for sure in the history of Royal Rumble. So awesome moment. And then Cody Rhodes, Gunther, hell of a matchup at the end. Cody Rhodes was able to prevail and win the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match, punching his ticket to WrestleMania to go against the Universal Undisputed champion, whoever that may be.
This guy right here. You know
Woo!
why I love this story, because it just shows how much I love my tribal chief. It really exposed me. It just like, man, you really love the tribal chief. I do. I put him above Stone Cold. That's how much I love him.
Hey,
I love. Like, get them ones up. Get them ones up. All right. This is to all the believers, all the acolytes of the tribal chief. This ain't for the non-believers. This ain't for my tag team partner. This ain't for my brother right here. No. This is for the tribal chief acolytes. Get them ones up. Oh, look at blood. Look at my blood over here. Cuz in the building. What up, cuz?
Let's go. Bring back the old Sami Zayn music. Bring it back for Canada. For the chamber. We're getting there. I'm jumping
Getting ahead of yourself.
I'm getting excited.
I'm getting ahead of yourself.
I'm getting excited.
Calm down, sir. Calm down. We don't need that. We don't need that, man.
Dude, man. But hey, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns right now, WrestleMania box office. That right there, Cody Rhodes on Raw, talking about it. There's more than one royal family. Right now, he's got to prove it. He's got to go out there and prove it. There's more than one. It's factual. He's spitting facts. There's more than one royal family. He's not saying, he said he respects him. He respects the tribal chief. He said he's the best wrestler in the world.
Yes.
He said it.
Yes.
Right? He's putting respect on his name.
Yes.
But he also said, he can call himself the head of the table. He can call himself the tribal chief. But the one thing he's not going to be able to call himself after WrestleMania is the undisputed Universal WWE Champion. He said that too. God, hey, man, you got to respect that. If you're not confident in yourself, then what are we doing? How are we doing? This is why you do it.
This is just another challenger, another formalities. This is the tribal chief.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't need to prepare for nothing but for another dub for the tribal chief.
Massive problems for the tribal chief coming up.
Forever champion, sir.
Prepare yourself.
Hashtag
you
forever
think you're in your feelings now about
Cody
what had happened in Raw Rumble.
Cody Rhodes?
If you could take
Okay?
6
You're not
feet.
that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
Shit. The hell he ain't. The hell he ain't. You see Triple H back there, or Cody Rhodes in the post conference, and then Triple H afterwards talking about Cody. I mean, look, they're grooming that man. That man is essentially John Cena. Okay, that man opened up the Mountain Dew, said, "You know what? It's sitting there. I gotta have a swig of that." You know what, guys? This is damn good Mountain Dew. Wink. It was perfect.
He cut a commercial in mid-press conference. You think you're slick? You
Dude,
think
the
you're slick?
board of
Okay.
directors.
Whatever.
Good luck.
That's how much you
Mountain
get.
Dew, I'm telling you right now, the sponsors loved it. They loved it. They're like, this guy. Hey, Papa H, Vince McMahon, whatever it takes, we want. Look, the loyalty they have to Mountain Dew. Understand, okay? Because we're about to talk about the loyalty they got to Mountain Dew.
I can't wait for that, man.
We about to talk about that. So imagine if they're willing to do all that shit for Mountain Dew, right? Like literally, I'm sorry, but literally sell out for Mountain Dew. Just go all out to just sell out to Mountain Dew. They sold everything to Mountain Dew. This man that put over that pitch black Mountain Dew with no one else thought about that. No one else thought to do that. Tribal Chief wasn't there drinking Mountain Dew. Hell no. It was Cody Rhodes.
He didn't need to
Looked
do
at
that.
it.
He's at the Jimmy Fallon show, cutting, just having
You
a
know
good
what?
time. What are
You
you
know
talking about?
This
Press
is-
conference.
Guys, I'm sorry, real quick. Before we start, I just have to try this. I have to quench my thirst. You know what, guys? I can't tell a lie. This is damn good. Wink.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Cut the check, as you would
I'm
say,
trying-
sir. Cut the check.
You got your tribal chief right here, head of the table.
Ooh, Ooh.
that will be
And that's
champ. You're talking
if
about.
he makes
you,
it.
you can be the
That's
tribal
what he
chief.
makes it.
You can be
If he
head of the
makes it.
table. But what you can't be, is the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship. Man, get the
This
fuck
is
out of
happening.
here. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Fuck no.
I'm
my
in.
feelings tonight,
Cody.
man. We didn't even
Say-
get to the main event. I'm
We got
already
two-
in my feelings.
We got two. Oh man, getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself.
Woosah.
This is fun. I gotta say, y'all, I'm having a good time
Let me
with
do my
this.
J
I'm
thing.
having
Come
a
on.
damn good time.
Just-
Speaking of Mountain Dew, all right, we talked about Cody.
Oh,
Let's talk
man.
about some Mountain Damn Dew.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to this. Yes, the Mountain Dew. The title,
Black.
Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right.
What is
all
it?
right.
How would it be? The theories. Neon lights? Would it be a logo in the middle of the wrestling?
I did not think. I thought for sure. I was almost there. I said, look, it's gonna be blacked out. All right. You're gonna have the Mountain Dew logo on the barricade. You're gonna have it on the ring post. But the one place you would not have it was in the middle of the ring. I got you. Got you guys. I got you. No. Put that last one up. Put that last comment up.
No, man. The
Put
Bloodline
Dom
brother,
back
what
up
up?
there.
What up? Let me acknowledge him first. Let me acknowledge Mike. All right,
Not
what
getting
up,
away
Money
with this. I
Mike?
got you,
Mike De
Dom.
Niro, Wrestling DeLorean. Check out the podcast. Weekly live, Mondays,
Stalling.
Wednesdays, and Thursdays with Circle of Debate. Check them out. Get them ones up. Circle of Debate, the Wrestling DeLorean with Mike De Niro. Mike De
Stalling.
Niro.
Okay, now, Dom. Yes. Drag him, Hafeez. Yes, I got you, Dom. I got you.
See if I gotta deal with it. It's all right. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. This is further as we go deeper in this, you will become a tribal chief accolade. I'm certain.
You will.
You, my brother. You, sir. You.
Look, I acknowledge the tribal chief. I respect him. Absolutely. It's been a hell of a run. Absolutely. But the man can lose and still be the GOAT. He can lose. He can lose. It's fine. It's fine. You just seem to think this is going to go on forever and ever. Things don't
Why
work
not?
like that.
Why not?
It
He
don't
is
work
built
like that. It don't. It will not. It's okay. He's
can
done
push-
enough. Don't you want him to have a break? He's been going for 3 years. Let the man enjoy his family.
What's
his
another
kids.
2 more years, man?
You know what you're doing? You're being selfish. You're being selfish. If you really love the tribal chief, you'd be okay with it.
No, I'm cutting that off.
and
No, sir,
just-
don't you even
just
go
rest,
there.
sir.
Don't you question my love for
you've
the
been
tribal
going
chief.
hard
Don't
for
you-
so many years. It's okay. Take a break. You see the stress this man is on? He's falling apart at the seams because he needs a break.
No,
He needs a break. It's
No.
okay. And we're gonna give it to him. We're gonna give him all the rest he needs. He can take some time. He can go back at SummerSlam and win it back. He can come back at SummerSlam and win it back.
No. He can keep it until SummerSlam and then beyond. He can keep it until SummerSlam and beyond.
Nah,
I feel better now. There we go.
Finish.
Matter of fact,
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
I acknowledge,
let's
Roman,
take a level set.
that
people.
you
Let's
need
level set.
some rest. Roman, you need some rest. I acknowledge that you need some rest. It's okay.
No,
It's
this is not Endgame. This is not Avengers Endgame telling Tony you can finally sleep. We are not there
He
yet.
can.
Sir. No, don't you dare play that card. Oh,
Every time he talks to his family, he says, "You guys understand the burdens that I have to go." He's been saying this shit for 3 years. Okay, at a certain point, the man needs to chill out.
That just comes with the leadership, and he is able to take that and
It's too
burden
much.
that. No,
It's too much.
It's not
It's
too much for
cracking.
the tribal chief.
It's
My
too
tribal
much.
chief. Forever
He's handled
champ.
it beautifully.
Hashtag
He's handled it
forever
beautifully.
Champ.
But he deserves a rest.
No.
Come on, man. The wear and tear on his body. buddy. Come on, man.
He wrestles every month and a half, more than
He's human,
which I could say, but
he's human. Hey, see, no,
I know.
No.
I had to take a shot. You left it open. You left it open. I was like,
you know what? Okay, I was gonna save this. I was gonna wait until we got to the main event, but I gotta bring this up, okay? Because
detour.
Actually, yeah, we getting into this a little bit early. So during the main event, and we're not gonna talk about the main event. We're gonna save that. But during the main event, I actually watched you get not live, but afterwards. I'd seen it, with my brother, saw the whole show. Afterwards, I watched the reaction on the podcast that you guys did, the Bloodline,
yes,
for the main event.
Yes.
And I was like, I want to see how these guys react, right? And I was shocked. I thought there was no way in hell that your focus would have been on anything but the tribal chief and his victory over Kevin Owens, which I was fully behind. I'm like, yeah, he's going to beat him. No, sorry. I'm Johnny. No, you're great, but no, this is not happening, right? But I couldn't believe my ears and eyes that you were actually spending a majority of that match talking about AEW and MJF.
I don't even know how we digressed there.
Why?
You know what?
Is that happening?
First of all, I had copious amounts of Jack Daniels. All right. So if I was not influenced by the copious amounts of Jack Daniels, I'll admit that. All right. It was a watch-along party. Okay. It wasn't just a regular standard live stream show. I didn't need to be professional. The requirement was not there. Okay, I'm gonna be real. So yeah, well, usually my attention is to the tribal chief, but you know
who you sound like right now. You may not even get this reference, but Israel Adesanya went against a guy, Paulo Acosta, for the middleweight championship, and Paulo Acosta got knocked the fuck out. And Paulo Acosta's his excuse was, the night before, I was drinking wine and I was and I'm like, that makes it worse. That makes it worse, sir. No, take the L. Are you talking about AEW? Wow, the tribal chief.
You know what? I got no problem taking that. I'll take the L on that. All right. I'm gonna learn from that. Accountability. I'm gonna drink less. No more copious amounts of Jack Daniels.
You were missing all sorts of details.
I was. The second time I watched, I was like, how did I miss that? How did I miss this?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm watching. Yeah. I'm like, dude, we'll get into the details. Now that we'll be able to talk about it, a little bit smoother, but
to the watchers, to the listeners. But you know what? But go check out the watch along. It's very entertaining. Even my brother.
And shout out, by the way, to Bruce. Okay. Because Bruce was real quiet and he was there for the bloodline. He was there for the people. He was there for y'all. But he kept eating shit about AEW when there was nothing AEW going on the screen. And he just was chill and cool. So you know what, Bruce? I got you. You are a gentleman and a scholar for the way that you handled that whole
Bruce.
Ivan,
glad you family, Bruce.
Ivan, man, you were wrong, man. No, MJF, talk to me about MJF now, Bruce.
I know. I'm a backup Ivan. He was right.
I'm like, Ivan, leave the man alone. He's sitting here trying to enjoy WWE with y'all. Damn. Anyway, just had to jump into that.
Yeah. Woo. That was on me, though. It was on me. I'll take the L, sir. Like you said, I'm going to take the L. Accountability.
Thank you.
Learn from it. All right.
Never again. Apologize to the tribal chief. Apologize.
Sir, let me put my coffee down. Sir, I apologize. It would never happen again. I would drink less of the copious amounts of Jack Daniels. I'm just going to stick to beer, to what I know. All right. I'm going to just keep it basic. Next time we have a watch along, next time I'm there in your corner. Sir, that's just on me. I should never put it on trash ass AEW. How dare me? How dare me put it on trash ass AEW? Especially on point MJF. It was not worthy. It was definitely not worthy of me, sir. So I apologize one more time. I love you, my tribal chief. Hashtag forever champ. Get them ones up.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Okay. There we go. That's I'm gonna leave it alone now. I feel better having heard that and experienced that with you. All right. Let's move forward. Mountain
Yeah, I
Dew.
bet everybody get a kick out of this.
Yes. Yes.
Hafeez the investigator.
Shout out to Tim too. Tim was focusing, man. Tim was focusing the best he could. Y'all were distracting that man.
Yeah, hey, I apologize. All right, that was on me. That was on me. I'm gonna drink less. All right?
Yes, Dom. Ivan, there you go. Oh man. All right. So let's get into some Mountain Dew. We've been digressing around this Mountain Dew match.
Major digress right there.
Which, I think there's a reason for that. It's because I still don't know what to make of what we saw. Like, again, I was shocked at the fact that, they had I wasn't shocked about them having Mountain Dew represented on some of the, the barricade and the ring posts and all that. I wasn't shocked by that. But when they put it in the middle of the ring, I said, no. And I thought of you right away because you brought that up. I was like, you made this happen.
And you shut it down.
Absolutely.
And I was like, hey, man, just be open to it.
It's awful.
I work in marketing in the corporate area, so I'm thinking branding, sponsorship. Let's put it everywhere because you said it won't be in the middle of the ring. It will be on the poles.
Using your marketing brain, though, do you think that they had enough, even without the Go-Bo shining Mountain Dew in the middle of the ring? The neon tights, the neon face paint, the Mountain Dew on the barricade, the Mountain Dew. The match is called the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match.
It is. You better know. They want to, tell you subconsciously to get Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Go and try it. Go and let it trend on Twitter. Do that thing. Make a TikTok out of it.
It was so distracting. The whole time I'm trying to enjoy, because honestly, I thought Bray Wyatt looked cool with the face paint, right? When he first came out, his entrance, it just looked like he had the black rings around his eyes. I was cool with that. Even if it was just that with like the new body armor that he had on, I was like, okay, that look right there, I would accept that if that's his new ring gear. And then the lights went out and his face paint was glowing and he had the teeth and the eyes. I said, oh shit. Okay, like this is probably gonna be a squash the way this is looking because right. I'm like, this is probably gonna be a squash because they're really selling the hell out of Bray Wyatt. But then they got the Mountain Dew, and the whole time I'm talking to my brothers, and I'm just like, I just can't stop looking at that damn Mountain Dew logo in the middle of the ring.
Go and get it, drink it up.
Like I just can't. It was just too much. So yeah, I just feel like it was just a little bit too much focus on that. And then the match was short. The match was only 5 minutes long, which I guess if you're doing all of this, if you're doing all this extra shit, with the lights and the neon and all that, I guess it's probably better that it was short. Yeah. If this was a 20-minute match, people probably would have fell asleep, honestly.
Plus, the Royal Rumble match went like an hour and 20.
Yeah, so it made sense for what it was to take it that way, but it just felt like there was some cool shit going on that I wanted to just really invest in, but I couldn't because I'm sitting here staring at Mountain Dew everywhere. I'm like, this is... they had to... Hey, they made their money. I think Triple H said that this was the highest sponsorship money they had gotten, period, between Applebee's and Capcom and Mountain Dew. So hey, and honestly, the Applebee's one was real subtle. Yeah, intense product placement, absolutely, real intense everywhere. Damn, I'm surprised they didn't just have LA Knight just have like Mountain Dew just like on his chest, just glowing. Like it just might as well at this point. We all know what time.
The Naomi return match.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity right here. Oh man, I'm a man, yay. He's in with Mountain Dew everywhere, and she just like doing the Stone Cold with Mountain Dew, just and it's all glowing, everything's glowing. Oh man, dude, it was too much. It was too much. Now the post match, obviously Bray Wyatt won. The post match was more interesting, I think, than the actual match. So one, he put on another mask, and then he became like indestructible. The glow in the dark kendo stick did nothing to him. Which that's a real thing. He had a glow in the dark kendo stick in this match.
I saw that. I was like, interesting.
like even that has to be. I guess it helps to see it. I guess I can.
You look at it that way.
But anyway, so he was indestructible. And then they went around the arena a little bit, got to this platform.
He was scared. He was like, oh,
right.
Oh,
LA Knight verbatim.
yes. The kid no stick, the neon color stick wasn't working, bro. He's stripping.
Nothing's working. I'm booked. So then you have, LA Knight's down. You have Bray Wyatt. He's standing over him. And then up top, you see Uncle Howdy. And then Bray Wyatt looks up and he nods. And then Uncle Howdy does a Macho Man elbow drop from the top of a platform onto LA Knight, through that platform that LA Knight was on. You got pyro and stuff and fire and flames going up in the air, and you got Bray Wyatt just being like the Terminator with this new mask on, looking off. Like, that was more interesting to me. I'm like, okay, so now it seems like, and I had brought this up, that Bray and potentially Alexa Bliss would give in to Uncle Howdy at this show and just be at their full power because they are finally just accepting Uncle Howdy. Did not happen with Alexa Bliss, but we'll talk about that. But with Bray, it seems like, okay, he and Uncle Howdy on the same page. And even on SmackDown tonight, we had a little clip where you see they were showing the replay of what had happened at Royal Rumble, and then the camera pans out, and you see Bray in the rocking chair, like the old school Sister Abigail rocking chair, watching what was going on the television. And then Uncle Howdy puts his hand on his shoulder, and then Uncle Howdy's face, straight horror movie shit, like jump cuts to the screen, and it kind of made me jump. I'm not even gonna lie. When that happened, I was like, God damn, a little too close, man. Too close.
You're too close, man.
Too close. Like, hey, bam, bam.
Right. 3 feet, no pressure, bro. Come on, man.
Right. But it was cool. I'm like, all right, I like that. I like that they're starting to show, hey, Bray and Uncle Howdy, they are on the same page, and let's see that develop. So that was cool. So I like that. I guess my question to you is, we talked about LA Knight and how he wouldn't be like buried by this and would be okay after this matchup, regardless of how it happens. Do you still feel that way with the way that they executed this match?
I do, because the time they invested in building this story. So this is the reason why story is important, because sometimes it can help elevate a character, that it can build up equity in their stock, that if they was to lose a match, or in this case get squashed in a match, which you understand because it's fucking Bray Wyatt, he got unstoppable, then it makes sense, man, because he was entertaining. The times he was making fun of Bray Wyatt, coming out with the whole Bray Wyatt gimmick, the buzzard gimmick.
Oh yeah,
he had the little lantern. It was tiny, bro.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
He was swinging it around.
Yeah. That was good shit. That was good shit.
Yes. So I'm not worried. He'll be just fine. You could plug and play in him in any feud, and he's just gonna shine. So he's straight, bro. He is straight.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still about how they follow up. I think that if we don't see him for a while, or we see him randomly, in the back and catering, like they don't have the 24/7 title anymore, but it'll be one of those things where you hope he's not a part of that chase, for the 24/7 championship after something like this, because that's a bad sign. That's a bad look, right? So they don't have that anymore. So, okay, that's good. But it's really about the follow-up. I think this could go either way based off what happened, because honestly, the match itself was so perplexing that I think it's probably the least. I don't even know, because that and the other championship matchup were both kind of like, the Raw Women's Championship match.
Okay,
we're gonna get to that in a second, but I just feel like this match had it's memorable, for good and bad reasons.
Yeah,
and I think most of it, the good, is with Bray. The focus is with Bray and with Uncle Howdy, and LA Knight was kind of like, he was there. The built-up storytelling before the match was great. I was with it.
It was on point.
Afterwards, that actual match was kind of like, okay.
You know what? And I could see I can understand both perspectives, but I'm one of the ones who leans on, I actually enjoyed the match. Visually, it was cool. The aesthetics was cool. Even, seeing Bray Wyatt, the makeup, the red contacts. I enjoyed that. And then even from more of a behind the scenes too, just seeing Bray Wyatt just push the borders of wrestling or professional wrestling. So I see what he's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to involve it, and if you're gonna take a risk, go all in. And you see him. That's and he mentioned in the press conference.
Yep.
That match was all him. That was his baby, And I saw what it can be.
Not the Mountain Dew part, but
not the Mountain Dew, of course.
He just made the most of the fact that we got to do the pitch black.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
You want to sponsor them match? Okay,
I guess I'll work that in. Cool.
Buttloads of money. Here you go, WWE.
Ching ching.
Ching ching. Right. Yeah, but I understood from a creative perspective too, man, what he's trying to do with wrestling. I respect that. I appreciate that. So that's the perspective I'm coming with. I understand people perspectives of, it's get him out of this. This is kind of boring, but me, I'm looking at it from this is Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt out of this?
No, yeah, well, they want Bray Wyatt like out of this story or have him do something else, which I don't understand.
No, I don't see it that way at all. I think the story is the best part of it. The match is where it was like, okay, I feel like, again, I think there were some really cool shit. There's really cool things that Bray did in this match with the visuals and just him being this menace and being scary. I think he did a great job with that. And LA Knight, I mean, he played his part for what it is, he was the guy that had to get squashed. So, and he was fearful and just like, my God, there's nothing I can do, so
yes,
it was what it was. And I think that the match, I'm with it being Bray Wyatt's creation, I feel like it wasn't like a complete bust. I wouldn't say that. I would say that it was
maybe like a rough draft of with things to come. Like maybe it's just,
rough draft, or I think it was a great tease to the Uncle Howdy Bray relationship. And I think that I am interested in like, okay, so this, because the Wyatt 6 tattoo was on his head, right? So from a storytelling perspective, I'm like, okay.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that the second time. I didn't even notice that the second time I watched.
He had the Roman numeral 6 on his head. And I was looking at that. I'm saying, okay, that's interesting. And then when he put on the mask, I was like, so does that signify that Bray Wyatt has 6 different personalities? Because there's the Bray Wyatt that we saw face LA Knight. Yeah. And then he puts on the mask and he's this completely different character. Right. So is he doing like a multiple personality thing? And like all of these people are him? They're all him? Like maybe that's what it is. Maybe Uncle Howdy won't be Bo. Maybe it will be him in some way. Or he's just going to have maybe Uncle Howdy's separate. Yeah. And he will have like other personas, within his character. Because he's already been, he's been the Fiend. He's been the Hawaiian shirt Bray Wyatt. He's been the Mr. Rogers sweater wearing Bray Wyatt. We've seen the Bray, hey, I love all of you, thank you. Yeah. And we've seen this kind of like hybrid Fiend character, at the end there. So yeah, there's about 5 right there. I don't think I said the Fiend either. So maybe that's
a good eyes. It's good. Maybe that's a good hypothesis right there, bro. I can mess around with that. I like that idea, man. Yeah, because Bray Wyatt, you just never know what he's thinking, man. So, and like I said, he pushed the limits of pro wrestling, and I want to see where he can take. I want to see where he can take it to, man. Maybe not everybody's on board. I have appreciation
for the creativity, regardless of how the match went. Just the creativity and the way his mind works, and like he gave us a show. He definitely gave us a show.
Yep, I fucks with it. Shout out to Jordan Johnson. I like that name, Jordan Johnson, JJ. Jordan Johnson, what up, man? We salute to you, man. Make sure you hit that like button. We got a lot of views in the building. Chat blowing up. Hit that like button for us. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and break that YouTube algorithm right there, man. But yeah, we salute to y'all. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, man. So let's move on to the next matchup that I alluded to, the WWE Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. Why don't you take this one, man? Like, tell us what you thought of this matchup, just your reaction to like things that happened, things that you expected to happen, and then the ultimate ending.
It was a solid match for both. Heavy on Bianca because it just showed that she's on another level. You're not fucking with her. And I like the story on that because it was simple and it was short and it's sweet and it went to the point. I think what I said before in previous episodes that we expect Alexa Bliss to lose, but it's just gonna be more when she loses. It's just gonna be more teases of her potential character change, and you saw that towards the end of the match, or at the end of the match, we saw another video. We saw her in it too, wearing the old Alexa Bliss makeup too. I was looking at that. I was like, oh shit! So who's getting teased? Is she gonna reform back to herself, her original character with Bray Wyatt? I'd be down for that too. You know,
Yeah, I would. I'm kind of rooting for that now, honestly.
Yeah, ooh,
you know,
okay.
Yeah. And Bray talked about that too in the post conference because someone asked him the question, and he said, we're ultimately going to be linked, like probably forever now. With just their characters and the way that they've done the story. So yeah, sometime down the road they will cross paths and it will happen. And Uncle Howdy just kind of
Howdy
being in that voice to tell her like, do you think you're in control? Like I just love that. It reminds me so much of Bane from the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises, where Bane is in the bank and that guy is trying to talk down to Bane, and Bane puts his hand on his shoulder. I think it's the same line. Do you feel like you're in control? Do you feel like you're in control?
There we go. Spot on.
It's just like, man, like I felt it when he said that, and here too, it's just like, damn.
I'm gonna have that clip ready next time. I should have had that ready. We mentioned a whole bunch of times. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have it in future episodes. So I'm gonna stay ready.
I'm cool doing the Bane voice too, like, do you feel like you're in control? Like I can mess around with that. I don't know if you've seen the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max, but
I have.
Bane there is hilarious. His voice, man, like, why did you steal my chair? That was my plate of food. I don't have anything to eat. Oh. Like he has a great, like, I just love the voice acting.
So it's like the same cadence of the Dark Knight?
Basically, it's that same thing, but they're really playing off that voie. Like they know that was just something that you can't unhear, and so they're like doubling down on how goofy the voice is. Yeah, I love it. I love playing around with it. It's great to have fun with the voice. Like it's literally like that shit, man. It's awesome. It's funny. All right. So Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, it was a solid matchup overall. I mean, the two of them, they had a good time. Like going back and forth. Bianca, I just feel like, she did show up as the champion, as the top woman in the company for sure. She did show up that way. I do feel like, though, for me, it kind of felt like I was waiting for something to happen. Like I was waiting for something extra. It came at the end after the bell. Yeah. But it felt like there was another notch emotionally that I wanted that match to get to. Because it felt like, okay, this is the final fight, and there had been a build-up to this. You had Bianca and Alexa having the interview, and Alexa grabs the vase or whatever and smashes it over Bianca.
Yeah, we got beef.
And then Alexa said, hey, you ain't got to worry about Uncle Howdy. You got to worry about me. Like, he's not the threat I am. I never felt that during the match.
That's a good point.
I felt like it was just Alexa Bliss, normal Alexa Bliss, and she got beat. Like, just straight up. Like, I wanted to fear her. And maybe that's the build, that in a rematch potentially, that she will be someone to fear more so than she was in this, because she didn't pay it off in this. So from the story, like as far as like that like feeling like you got the full payoff of what they were building, I think it felt a little bit flat for me. Like when it was over, I was just like, oh, okay, she just beat her. Like that was my initial reaction.
It was like 1, 2, like ding, ding, there we go.
Yeah, she had KOD, and I was like,
that's it. KOD. That's all you need. That's all is needed.
All right, So yeah, Bianca, she did her thing. Alexa, I feel like I want to see more, and I think more is coming. So this is one of those situations where I think it's okay to say, be patient. Be patient. It's coming. That payoff is not here. That was not the payoff. The payoff is
patient.
So yeah, and I think we're talking. So we'll talk about this after we get to the Royal Rumble, because I was going to bring up that at Elimination Chamber we're going to figure out who the number one contender of one of the champions is. But I'm going to progress. I'm going to take my time, because we are transitioning over to the women's Royal Rumble match. So on the women's side, first of all, number one was Rhea Ripley, And the thing we got to mention is what happened in the men's Rumble, where Edge, had his altercation with the Judgment Day. Yeah. He threw out Finn and Damian Priest, but then Dom threw him out. And then they were still having a fight on the outside.
Finn was chucking. He was chucking.
It's an instant meme now of Finn being chased by Edge.
I used it for tonight's SmackDown thread in the Clark Street Wrestling community, man. So I used it as the graphic. It's just so hilarious.
It's hilarious. Right.
He's ready for his life.
Dude, it's perfect. It's perfect. And so you had Rhea show up, and get in and take down Edge. So it's like, okay. And then Beth Phoenix made her return and took out Rhea. So Rhea was coming in not at 100%, right? And when she got announced as number one, I was a little nervous. I was like, are they using that as a way to justify her not winning the Rumble by showing her, having taken damage already? Because it's already hard enough to win the Rumble at any number. But then you're number one, and on top of that, you got an injury. Nah, that
I was still on the opposite. I was still on the opposite side of that fence. I still felt confident. I'm like, because I still felt confident in my pick. Like even though she's favoring her ribs, it probably just gonna show how tough she is. That's how I thought.
It made sense. It made sense to because now. Well, and we'll get into it, what it means for going forward, having seen what she went through in this match and what that means for the future. But number two was Liv Morgan, which was a lot of people's pick for number one or number two to start off and to be kind of the Iron Woman of this match, of this whole Royal Rumble match. So
I was close.
Oh, man. Shout out to, I mean, you basically were right. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you because
I guess
she did last all the way to the end. Right. When it was over, she was there. Right. She was there. So as far as like who lasted the longest, technically the match was over when it happened. When what happened. All right. But we'll get there. So, you had Dana Brooke, Emma, Shayna Baszler came out at 5. You had Bayley at 6. B-Fab did not last long. 36 seconds. Roxanne Perez, NXT Women's Champion. This is something I need to bring up too. The representation of NXT on the women's side, amazing. On the men's side, I wish they would have had better representation for NXT on the men's side. Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, who's you got? Grayson Waller. Those guys, those three specifically. If you'd have just given me them, I'd have been satisfied. So having Booker T, it was cool.
He's from Texas. He's from Texas. Come on,
but then he got thrown out immediately. You could have given that to somebody else.
He ain't with the foolishness, man.
Give that to Grayson Waller and then have him get tossed out immediately.
No, it wouldn't have been bad look going into NXT.
He's a heel. He can live.
He's a heel. He got all the smoke right now, bro.
Well, then have him stay longer.
If you ain't following that story, then I can understand why you would say that. But if you following this story, no, that would have been a bad look. That would have been.
I'm cool. To me, I hear what you're saying. To me, the main crowd, because if you're following his story, I feel like this crowd, maybe if I'm being generous, 25% of the people in the crowd probably know who he is, right? If I'm being generous. So I don't think it's really about necessarily the main story, but I hear what you're saying. And I'm with you. Hey, if you want to have Grayson Waller have like a 10-minute run in the Rumble match, cool. You won't get any arguments from me, but I would have liked to see more representation. And I think I'd take Book out and I'd put in Grayson Waller or Braun or Carmelo Hayes.
I don't know.
Because Book didn't do nothing.
He didn't need to, man. He just popped it for the crowd, spinning Rooney, and get the fuck up out of here. But I understood what Papa H was trying to do for the men's, because on the men's side, their roster is so deep. So he's looking to level set on his roster and push more the roster now, instead of just relying on part-timers, a whole bunch of legends in there. I'm going to focus on this roster. This roster's beefy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think for Booker T, another way to do it would have been just have him have an entrance for commentary, and he could have been a part of a 4-man team for commentary. Just have him there, and he can have the entrance. People are like, oh, yeah, Booker T, cool. Because even when he got in the ring, it's like you could tell, like, okay, now Booker T is really at that point in his career where wrestling is done. Like, he's not going to be a wrestler. You know, and there's no shame. He can still do
He
the
still
spinner
look.
Rooney.
He still looking.
The
He still
spinner
look good,
Rooney was
man.
good. Yeah, visually is fine, but you saw the
Yeah.
kick he threw, and it's just like, yeah, he's not training for this.
Father time.
He's good. You know, we have the memories. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, Ivan. Zoe did a phenomenal job. Did she get 30 minutes in there?
She got close, 26 minutes and 34 seconds. Yes. So yeah, going back to that. So NXT representation, Roxanne Perez, Zoe Stark at 13, and we had Indy Hartwell, which I popped for that. Popped for that. Indy Hartwell, the family coming back together slowly but surely. It's happening. It's happening.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Oh man, yes, fingers crossed for sure. Let's see other standouts. We had Becky Lynch come in at 15. And her and Bailey got into it as expected.
We got beef.
We had Tegan Knox come in after that at 16, lasted 3 minutes, 41 seconds, not too long. But then, oh my God, the woman who I was praying and hoping, like, we gotta see her. It happened. We had Asuka show up.
Gonna have your moment.
Oh my God. I had heard rumor, like I hadn't seen this version of her, but there was rumors about her going to an old persona from Japan, and I'm just like, oh, dude. And I saw a picture. I was like, oh my God, I'm down for this. Like, let's do this with Asuka and let her be like a monster, like be scary Asuka again. And sure enough, she came out and the music was different, and she had like the lion mask. And I'm like, what is going on?
Cool mask, yeah.
And that music was hitting. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And she took the mask off, and she had just this new face paint, the tongue out. And I'm like, bro, I was all in. And I'm telling you, because of my mindset, seeing what happened to Rhea Ripley, I was rooting for Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley was my pick. I wanted Rhea Ripley to win the match. But seeing the injury and then seeing Asuka there and seeing the persona, I was like, okay, now I'm conflicted. Now I'm conflicted because I kind of want to see Asuka win this whole damn thing now. The energy was there. I'm like, I am all in. And the crowd reaction for Asuka was sick.
It popped.
Oh my goodness. So Papa H, listen. This is a good time. This is a good time. You know, like I talked about, you know, Alexa potentially getting back in the top picture, but I don't want to see Asuka.
Asuka coming back like, hey, I got beef.
Look,
everybody.
Right. We can talk about that too. So yeah, we had Asuka, and then we had not Dewdrop, but Piper Niven.
Nope. Not no Dewdrop.
That's what it should be. That should be the song. Nope. Nope. They hit the music. Piper Niven, yes, another sign that it truly is Papa H's WWE.
The Stardom kind of version.
People getting their names. Hey man, having the wrestlers have their names back, first name, last name, like we got it all, you know. So nice to see Piper Niven as Piper Niven again. It was awesome. Tamina showed up. Chelsea Green made her return to WWE, man, which, you know, was really cool. And I was a little surprised. Well, the way that she came back, it was cool. And then she was gone. Like, she came in
that quick.
Immediately, she was gone. Literally 5 seconds.
Done.
The quickest elimination now ever, for sure in the women's. I don't think it's fast as ever because that Santino Marella one was damn fast. I think that one was
I don't know. That's what he's saying. They set a record because Rhea, she was not with it.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Right.
Took her out.
She came back like, yes, I have arrived. And then just got tossed out immediately. So, hey, man. But yeah, that was quick. But speaking on Chelsea Green, Matt Cardona did not make his return. I was really thinking we had a chance to see Zack Ryder. It may happen. I think it's still going to happen.
Yeah.
I still believe. So
this is WrestleMania season.
It is. Hey,
Paul Heyman did confirm it. He confirmed it on SmackDown. Tribal Chief was like, wise man. Yes, my Tribal Chief. It's WrestleMania season, right? It is WrestleMania season, my Tribal Chief.
Yep.
Confirmed.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a
Those
boss
two.
right
Hey,
there.
there's a new T-shirt. You saw him wearing it.
God, that
There's a new
T-shirt.
Yeah.
That T-shirt.
It was orgasmic.
I don't know about all that. It was a good shirt.
My tribal chief.
No, he got the mafia thing going on, man. He knows the aesthetic.
Just him.
He knows his
Just
aesthetic
him
for sure.
and the wise men. Just
That's
him.
it. Hey,
That's him.
you need the clip. You need message. You need that.
That is next.
Message.
Message.
Letting y'all know. Oh
right.
man, we had Zelina Vega. She was doing some cosplay from the new Street Fighter game. She's going to be one of the announcers for the game too, which is awesome for her. Shout out to Zelina Vega, and she looked great in the outfit. It was amazing. Raquel Rodriguez, which was a pick for a lot of us to be, someone who would toss out, many a competitor. Now she didn't get anywhere close to setting the record, but she had a great showing. She lasted about 20 minutes and 40 seconds. We had Mia Yim or Mi Chin show up in there at 23. Lacey Evans showed up at 24, lasted 14 minutes. Then, oh man, one of the most fun entrances. I called this happening when I was watching the show. They showed Michelle McCool watching, and I said, "Watch,
man,
she's gonna come
bro,
out of her seat because she's gonna get called into the Royal Rumble. She can get out of her seat, leave her kids, just quick change, get into the match." And sure enough, it happened. And I'm like, oh man, that was classic. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Bro, just can I get like a 2-month, 3-month bill with Michelle McCool? Can I just get that? Because every time she comes back, look like she just never missed a beat.
Oh yeah,
every Rumble she's been in, I'm like, come on.
She stays ready.
Give me a month and a half. Give me something. Give me something.
Ready.
I'm greedy like that. I want it.
Hey man, yes.
I want it.
I want, me, mine, now.
Thank you, Captain Hook.
Oh man. The tribal chief addressed this tonight, man. You better be careful.
He did. I know.
Wanting stuff.
I know.
Me, now. What about you give? How about you give?
He was in his feelings.
He was definitely in his feelings.
Like, remember in Survivor Series, I said I saw what I needed to see. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Man.
I saw greed.
We getting there. Oh man, like I said, Indy Hartwell, Sonya Deville at 27, 28 was Shotzi, 29 was Nikki Cross, and then number 30, which was botched. It was botched.
Yeah,
there was no
we had
countdown.
Like 8 seconds left on the countdown.
They just hit the music. They showed the graphic and they hit the music, and I said, what's going on? I still popped. Believe me, I still popped. But I was like, wait. It took me a second. I think if they would have never showed the countdown, I'd have been like, oh, and I wouldn't even thought about it until later on.
Yeah.
But they hit the music and then they showed the countdown. And I'm like, wait, I was like, yeah, oh, no, I want to count, but yeah, not whatever. So then we just went with it. Nia came out and it was a great moment where, she's looking around at, all the women and she's like, yeah, I'm back, bitches, I'm back. And then they surround her. She's like, who wants it? And they all jump on her. They all pounded her down. And then she breaks out of it like, yeah, no one's going to stop me, bitches. I'm back. She was cussing like everything, just let it all out. So that was cool.
Notice her wardrobe? Notice what?
Oh, yeah. So actually, when Tamina came out, I actually was going to say that I feel like Tamina needs to go ahead and make the jump to the bloodline. I was like, you're wearing the wrong colors. What do you do? Like it was cool. I love the flower, like the get up and everything. But I'm like, just go ahead and do this already. Wear the red and black, wear the right colors, and make the move to be a part of the bloodline. Now, Nia got the memo, and she was like garbed out. Like I thought of the bloodline when I saw Nia Jax. I was like, I can see this happen.
Chief might make some seat changes around here.
Hey, look, there's maybe a couple open chairs.
They lost tag titles. I'm the only one still got my title. I need some other gold in the bloodline, lady.
Just saying. Just saying.
Correction. It might be coming. Prepare yourself. Prepare.
Oh man, so she was the last one out, but then she lasted about a minute 57 seconds, and then she was out. They grouped up on her and threw her out, and then it came down to it, At the end, we had a final 3. I don't know. Oh no, Nikki Cross was part of the final 4.
Yeah.
She was there too. But it was really
she
3 of them.
As soon as her song went out.
Oh yeah, she sprinted. Yeah, she did a 4.40, man. She was there. She was there. Just somebody get her to a combine or something. Like the Bears could use that speed.
Right.
I'm telling you right now.
What that 40 looking like? God damn.
I'm telling you 4.4. It was 4.4. I timed it.
Right. Bit that corner.
Right. I don't know if David Montgomery could hit that speed, man. I don't know.
No, bro.
I don't know. Them knees aren't what they used to be. David Montgomery.
My Final Fantasy team reflects that.
Man.
I'm sure. Oh, my title should be right here. It should be right here.
Man.
It should
Hey.
literally be right here.
Hey, man. Again, the tribal chief says, y'all got me. I should be looking forward. Y'all got me talking about the past. Quit talking about the past. How is it that I'm following the tribal chief closer than you are right now? Get your shit together.
I'm sorry. Tribal chief. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's move forward.
There we go.
Women's Royal Rumble match, final 3. Let us digress. Sorry about digressing. Let us move forward. Okay.
You back.
Yeah. What up, Randy? I see you. What up in the Facebook? Appreciate it. Them ones up.
So yeah, the final 3, at the very end there, we had Asuka, we had Liv Morgan, and we had Rhea Ripley. And it was a great sequence on the edge of the ring where they were all on the outside of the ropes. And it looked like, how do I say this? Well, basically, Asuka sprayed the mist. She was trying to spray the mist in Rhea Ripley's face, but she ended up spraying it in Liv's face, blinded her. Then she got tossed out. I believe it was by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley was kind of like
maybe like a 619. It's like a 619 a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe dumb.
And then she was looking, she was laughing, and she's looking at Liv. She's like, I got this in the bag. And then Liv almost tosses Rhea out. And Rhea's hanging on. She's like, oh shit. Like she's hanging on by a thread. Yes. But Liv is blinded. She can't see. She's inching her way over to Rhea Ripley.
Bro, shout out to Liv selling the blindness, because I didn't see this until the second time. Just show how smart she was selling it. Like she's going like this, and then she's feeling for Rhea. Code breaker. I'm like, holy shit. A blind code breaker?
Right.
Because she got to feel around.
Right. Hey, again, Liv did the damn thing. And, she Iron Woman, I would say co-Iron Woman with Rhea Ripley is what I'm going to say. But at the end, it was Hurricane Rana from Rhea to a blinded Liv Morgan that tossed her out. And yes, Rhea Ripley is your 2023 Women's Royal Rumble winner. And it was great. She went to the corner. She's pointing at the sign, but instead of pointing at the sign, she did a little wave. I love that. She did a little wave. I was like, oh, that was perfect. That was perfect for a character. You could look at it and she's pulling the strings, the puppet strings, or she's just like whatever it is. It was great. I just love the visual. It was so Rhea Ripley.
Yes. Fireworks going off, going bell to bell, doing all that. Yeah. I was hyped. I was hyped. Yes. Loved it. And plus how you explained the final sequence so eloquently. Like, I enjoyed, especially Liv Morgan, but right before she got that Hurricane Rana, she's had to feel for the rope now. She's like, oh, got you now. You can't see. Wow. Got you. Hurricane Rana, get your ass out of here. It's done. It is decided I am the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble. And Monday I'm going to explain because I got beef.
Yeah, in the post conference too, she set it up real well because she said, they asked her, who do you want to face? And she's like, you know what? I got an interesting decision because on one hand, I've got Bianca Belair, who we have great chemistry, great history going back to NXT. We kind of came up together and, it would be a hell of a match. But then there's this thing with Charlotte where I never beat her. And when I came up from NXT, I challenged her and she humbled me. Like she got the better of me, and ever since then she's been kind of like, there's still that unfinished business there with Charlotte. She said that in the post conference, and then she came back and she doubled down on Raw saying like, look, 3 years ago,
beef.
We started this, me and you at Mania,
WrestleMania
where
36.
again 36. I challenged you,
Center.
you beat me, and you're great. Like she does respect her, but at the same time, she likes to stir shit up. She doesn't like things staying too stagnant to the way it is. So she wants to shake things up, to stir things up. So Charlotte Flair, I choose you, like a Pokemon. I choose you.
Pokemon.
Right. Who's that Pokemon?
I was about to say that. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Oh, man. So, yeah, she picked her, which I was like, oh, shit. Like, there's a little part of me that's like, damn, I really wanted to see that Rhea-Bianca match. But story-wise,
yeah,
I think this is where Triple H and these two women, they understand they're more right than the rest of us were. Like, I wanted the Rhea-Bianca match, but I think the better match is Rhea versus Charlotte from a story perspective. So I accept the choice that she made as the right choice because it's right there. Unfinished business, has not beaten her at WrestleMania, or beaten her, period. Not gotten a dub yet over her.
Dubs over Charlotte.
So, hey, that's something where
I got personal beef. I've been holding this in.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing on Raw. I see Bianca, but no. Before I get there, I got beef.
Right. So it's interesting. So we got that set. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be set, and that's going to be the match of Mania. I'm sure that's.
They already got the graphic out there, man.
It's going to
for Cody.
There's going to be a road, to that with Charlotte having to go against other people probably, but it's going to be Rhea versus Charlotte. And then Bianca now, so they've announced that there's going to be an Elimination Chamber match where, the winner of that chamber is going to be the number one contender for Bianca, which brings me, look, there are a lot of contenders that it could be, right?
Yes,
you could put a lot of people there in that spot. Man, as much as Alexa Bliss, it would be cool to see Alexa be the whatever version of herself that's fully in her powers to go against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. But
say it.
Say
Asuka.
Yes.
It's gotta be Asuka.
Yes.
That is the answer. That is the choice. Papa H, make it happen. From our voices here at the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast to your ears, sir.
Yes.
Make it happen. Asuka versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
It is decided. That is it. But real quick, just to touch on Rhea and that promo she was talking about, explaining she got beef. When she, like you said, I wanted Rhea, I wanted Bianca. Even watching that match, the Royal Rumble match and the watch along, I already said, oh man, I can't believe we're gonna get Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. I'm already expecting this.
Me too.
But
I think we all did.
When she went with not even a swerve, she just explained herself. I wholeheartedly agree. I'm like, oh, she got beef. Handle your business. Then you'll come back to that. I get that. Handle your business because
at the conference. That was smart.
Yes. WrestleMania 36. I still remember that match because it was the PC Center. We got some cinematic matches, but we agreed it was the only match that stood out as the best wrestling match.
Best one.
Yes. And Charlotte made Rhea tap. She made her tap.
Yeah.
And I remember going in predictions for that. And we were saying we picked Rhea to retain because NXT. But even when we saw the story that they told in WrestleMania 36, you saw Charlotte. She broke her ass down. I'm like, I'm about to get that leg. Oh, she was just focused on his leg. And you saw final submission, figure 8.
Yep.
Tap. Charlotte made her submit. You're my bitch. Come get this payback.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. Get him. That's going to be a war. I'm excited for that match. I really am. I can't wait. All right, man. And then, we'll see with Bianca. I mean, they're going to do Elimination Chamber, but let it be Asuka. This new Asuka. I just think it makes so much sense. And you put her back where she belongs. beating Bianca Belair for Asuka, that transference of power that we talk about, with Bianca having built up the championship the way it is, and for Asuka to return as being this new, like, vicious, scary version of herself.
Like a
oh
Goku
man,
Black.
If
you watch Dragon Ball Super, like Goku Black.
Basically, yeah. Asuka Black. Asuka Black. Asuka Black. Let's go. I'm here for it. Yeah, man. It's going to be fun. Both of those potential matches are going to be sick to see. Hell yeah. So we'll see what they do from there. But now we are at that time. We're not going to talk about Hardy. Hardy had his concert or whatever. It was what it was.
Fuck that shit.
They tried. It was okay. I like the song. I actually really like the song.
I like the theme song, but performing it live?
Yeah, that was a bad. That timing was. I was like, wait, what? You guys need to
actually
start
saw
the show
Fed
with
going
this.
like this. He was like, I was like, really?
Yeah,
it deserves that. It deserves
dude.
Rocking with that shit.
Look,
live.
the way that can work is if they're gonna do somebody's entrance live. Okay, fine.
Yep.
Do somebody's entrance. Do KO's entrance. Cool. Like that'd be cool because Tribal Chief. No, that wouldn't have worked. But KO's entrance, maybe with Hardy,
orchestra behind, like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Composer in the background, just motherfucker, get them violins going, get them pianos going.
Hey, WrestleMania, make it happen. Make it
happen.
Tribal Chief has been very clean with his entrances. Is usually just like, hey, I don't need all that extra shit, but I kind of want it. I want it at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
give me the orchestra, the choir.
Transmission, the Messiah was entering my brain. I'm like, yeah, orchestra, composer right there. Got the tapping the little thing.
Yep.
Point.
Get the dude that did the violin for Shinsuke. Have him out there starting it out.
Yeah. Ooh,
that would hit. That would hit.
Shit, man. You know what? That deserves that. Give me that. Give me that, bro.
In that post conference, talked about spectacle. He said, "I will put us against anybody in the world. Nobody does spectacle like WWE." And this is true. For me, as a wrestling fan, I look at it and I say, yes. When it comes to spectacle and putting on a show, man, UFC don't do it like this. The NFL don't do it like this. The NBA, like all these other sporting, and he wasn't even just talking sports. He was talking period. So you take movies and all that, like just the way that they present that spectacle, there's nothing like WWE. You can go to concert and you can see some cool shit, but it's not like this. This is so unique. So yeah, man.
Exactly. It's a little bit of everything, like a Broadway performance, a sports fest, a live concert.
You literally can get it all.
Yes.
You can literally get
it's the Myers
type of entertainment.
It's today's Myers. Well, it's not 24/7, but it's all inclusive though. Like Walmart, everything. We got everything.
There's everything there. Yeah.
Yes, it's our website, ClarkStreetWrestling.com. ST for the abbreviation. Everything in there. Hit the like button while you at it too. Yeah.
Good. I like that. I'm
on it, bro. I'm on it.
All right. So now let's get to it. It is time for the main event. Yes. Where we had Kevin Owens versus the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, God Mode himself.
What's that one coming out?
Roman.
What's that one?
Reigns.
Yeah, there we go. Let me get that comment ready. Go ahead. Go ahead and break it down, sir. I got my comment ready right here. Shout out to David.
What is this?
Sami Zayn, Canadian Benedict Arnold of the Bloodline at Royal Rumble after Sneak September 11 job. Whoa! On Roman Reigns on SmackDown, Tribal Chief and head of faces.
September 11. Whoa! Okay.
I had to say whoa.
You're not the only one in your feelings. Damn.
I feel him though. I feel his emotion. Understand that emotion.
As per usual, when it comes to Roman Reigns matches, Devin, the floor is yours, man. Take us through your feelings and emotions with this whole thing. I mean, we saw it a lot on the watch along, but kind of mix in like the rewatch a little bit in there too for what details you had missed when you were, a little bit excited by
the amounts of Jack Daniels,
the fluids you put in your body.
The fluids, yes. A lot of healthy doses of fluids was in the system at the time. But my Tribal Chief, head of the table, came out, KO came out first, going down the rant, whatever, cool. Tribal Chief came out, loved it, titles, fireworks, pyro, taking a sweet ass time, getting all angles of the Tribal Chief. What was that?
Heyman and Zayn.
Oh,
there
yes.
was nobody else. It was just Heyman and Zayn with him.
Yeah, it was just because he want him by his side. That was the Tribal Chief request. He was like, "You ain't going anywhere. You're gonna be right on my hip." All right, that's what he said. And Sami Zayn was out there, one's up. You see Paul Heyman just so in love with the Tribal Chief. I understand. I see it. I have the same love for the Tribal Chief. Like the same passion as Paul Heyman. I get it, bro. We are here. We are connected. We are connected, Paul Heyman. But anyways, the match itself was, those false finishers were set up amazing. All right. I think one of the first ones with the spear when Tribal Chief hit the spear on KO. I thought it was up. I was like, 1, 2. I'm like, wrap it up. 1, 2. Kick out. I'm like, all right, cool. Won't work. They're going at it. You see at one spot got real uncomfortable when Tribal Chief took KO outside the ring and he just slams him on the ring stairs.
Yeah.
It was hard to look at, bro. I was like, God damn. And then he did it again. He was like, slam it again. I was like, holy shit. He was destroying KO. All right. KO had some openings. He was doing all right. He took his opportunity when the Tribal Chief looked at Sami. He was like, "Give me a chair." And Sami's like, "Well, you told me not to get a chair.
You told me not to do nothing.
Now they got a fucking chair."
I love that.
He was like, "Okay, okay."
That was the first one where I was like, "You guys didn't catch it." No one was responding. I was like, "Did no one hear that? Did no one hear that?" I wanted you guys to hear that so bad.
I know. Plus, so I had the side-by-side going on, so I kept the audio at so I could hear everybody else.
No, it's all good. But
the second
that
time
was
I
a
watched
great
it,
moment.
I caught everything. Second time, I caught everything. Even third time, fourth time, just watching that match itself, I caught everything. I didn't even need to take notes. I got mental notes. I got bullet points for this fucking match because it was just beautiful, man. Compliments to the fucking chef, Papa H. But anyways, this match was in Tim King would say a banger. All right, you know what I'm saying? It hit all the notes, and then when the Tribal Chief, well, actually, I was at when he got the chair and KO took advantage and he hit him with the stunner, and the way the Tribal Chief sold it, he just like just immediately fell back. I was like, holy shit. 1, 2. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Still in there, Tribal Chief. I'm rocking there with you. All right, but then a few minutes later, Tribal Chief ends it. I think he takes him outside, spears him into the stairs or something like that. Oh, not stairs, but the barricade. Yeah. Barricade, roll him back in, Superman punch. Then like another spear.
That was the part where he got the steps. So
it
was after he speared him through the barricade and Sammy's on the side looking like, what the fuck? Like, no, he was telling him, stay down. Sammy was like, stay down. And KO just would not stay down because he got speared in the ring, then rolled out. And then Sammy's like, what the fuck? He's like, stay down, just stay down. Trying to help him out. And then he got speared through the barricade. And then, I think Tribal Chief rolled him in the ring. And then he rolled out again. He's like, all right, this one, no. And then grabbed his head, he smashed him on the steps. And even the crowd, you could see some of their faces too. They were just like, what? And people being that close, reacting like that tells you, man, that was some devastating shots to the back of the head. They did it.
It looked rough. I was like, he did it, and then they showed it again. Then they showed it again on the fucking replay.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. Shout out to KO for selling that, man, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
It looked like a very rough bump, like, bro.
Yeah.
Protect your neck.
Man.
I don't know if he did, but
dude, he rolled him in the ring after that, and then KO like slapped the Tribal Chief. I remember that. And then that's when he gave him that last spear.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Hashtag forever champ. Everybody come in. We got the bloodline. We got Jimmy. We got Jay.
Let the show begin.
You know what? I got to play the right clip. Because it went down. Oh, boy. Yeah. My brother said it right. Yup, let the show begin. Because
This is where it got hot.
Atomic level, nuclear level story, just the way it was composed. So, like I said, Bloodline in there. You see Jay, all big smile, got the lay right here. He's like looking at that tribal chief, like, hey, yeah.
It's time, right? Sami,
right? Yeah, you see Sami just, bend his head down. And Jay's getting ready. He was like, The tribal chief like, Nah, he's looking around. Nah.
Wait.
It ain't right. It ain't
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Get him. You see Jimmy and Jay beating the dog shit out of KO.
Man.
Beating
That was
the
brutal.
ever living dog shit out of KO. It was crazy. And all of a sudden, you see the tribal chief got his arm on Sami. He just like, yeah, everything cool, bro. Just look at this, man. Everything copacetic.
Nino Brown over here, man.
Right. He's looking at stuff like Solo. Man, get him, man. Get you some, man. Go and get you some.
Damn.
Beat his ass, man. All of a sudden, he looks at Paul Heyman. He's like, hey, man, got the handcuffs. That's my tribal chief. I always have the handcuffs. I have 2 handcuffs over here. I stay with the handcuffs. Tossing the handcuffs. Tribal chief do a little dance, a little twirling dance with the handcuffs. Gives them to the Usos. Usos lock them up against the ring rope. And they fucked them up again, man, bro. Super kick. It was a super kick party. They was acknowledging the Young Bucks right here.
Yeah, they did.
Super kick! Wow. Just knocking his ass out. And then you see the tribal chief. He got a chair. All right. He's talking to KO. It's like, man, look at you, man. You hold Sami down. All right. He's with the bloodline. He's my family. I care about him. I love him. He's propping up the chair on KO's neck. It's like this. Yeah. I'm about to finish you. I'm gonna help you out right now. I'm about to end this. And he got that shit cocked back. I was like, oh shit. Then Sami comes in like, hey, no, don't do this. You don't have to do this. This is beneath you. You're the Universal Heavyweight Champion. You don't got to do this. Tribal Chief, you know what? You're right. It is beneath me. You do it. You do it.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Damn. Sami's kind of taken back. It's like, what? It's like, you do it. You're part of the bloodline now. You're my family. I love you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. I brought you in. I gave you the world. And you see just Sami, he's having an emotional breakdown, bro. He started tearing a little bit. And then the tribal chief is like, what are you doing? You crying? He look at Paul Heyman. He's crying. What are you crying for? Paul Heyman looking at Sami. What are you crying for? You gonna cry? And then he started muffing him again.
Yeah.
He muffing him again. You need to pull the trigger. Looks at KO one more time. And this motherfucker, Sami Zayn traitor, you son of a fucking bitch. You #forever traitor, Sami Zayn. Shout out to David. They said, yeah, Benedict Arnold, motherfucker. Yeah, Sami Zayn hit my tribal chief in the back of the chair, knowing he don't do that, knowing he got PTSD.
This is familiar.
With the Shield, with Seth fucking Rollins decided to break it up, and him in the back of the back with the chair. And you see my tribal chief go down, crowd pops. I'm like, what the fuck? You see me, I'm the only one like, man, you need to knock his fucking head off, like, to KO, bust his head to the White Meat Show, all of that. Everybody else like, yeah, fucking hit him, fuck that motherfucker. Like, nah, it's about the tribal chief. And he decided to flip the script. He puts the chair down. He looks at Jay. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. He's like, Jay was like, what are you doing, man? I'm calling you my brother, bro.
All right.
He's like, what are you doing? And Jimmy, He's having a mental breakdown.
Oh,
he's
my
like,
God. They all
he's
did.
like, he goes over by the ring ropes, like, man, fuck this. Fucking,
super kicked his head off.
Man. I felt that.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
Yes, I felt that. That's why I'm all in my emotions because of that. He fucking super kicks him. Jimmy just goes on, wow. Jimmy's like, that's your brother? You call him, you love him like a brother? No, I'm your brother. Man, where is this coming from? That's how you really feel, Jimmy? Holy shit.
Jimmy was mad.
And you see the camera zooming on Roman Reigns, and he's like this, man, because he's in his he's having a PTSD
mental
issue.
breakdown.
He's like, what the fuck? I gave you the world. He gets up. He's like, get him.
Yeah, he's the one crying now, man.
Man, beat his ass. And yeah, he was like, I gave you the world. I gave you the world. The biggest cry face ever from the tribal biggest. Ugly cry face, man. Like the ugliest. Like, I paused. I was like, you like, I'm like, he's like that, bro.
Yeah.
He went like, there. Bro, he was pissed the fuck off. All of a sudden, he gets up. He's looking at Jay. He's like,
everybody was like,
wait, Oos?
Somebody's missing. Solo's here. Right. Jimmy's here. Roman's here. Paul Wiseman, we know where he's at. Where the fuck is Jay?
Jay, he's in the corner. He's like, he just like this distraught look. You've seen this distraught look before. Yes. We've all seen this. Yes. Compliments to the fucking chef, Papa H, giving us callbacks of Jay emotional issues with the tribal chief.
I hate you.
I hate you. Oh my God. Like, that's
why you gotta do me like this, man?
He was like, go and get you some Oos with your brothers. And what did Jay do? Rolls out the ring, looks at him, he just walks out. He got his hands
that's
on his
me
face.
Mug he gave them too when he walked out. Yeah. I felt that shit.
And
like,
he walked the fuck out, and Tribal Chief was livid.
Solo!
Bro,
you broke up my family.
You broke up my family. Boom, 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 boom. Beating his ass. Then you see Jimmy got the lay, passes over to the tribal chief.
Oh, yeah.
He
crowd
tears it up. The
crowd.
Oh my! I love this moment. Yeah. I fucking love this moment because they acknowledged my tribal chief. I don't give a fuck if it wasn't like the true acknowledgement. It was still an acknowledgement. They were saying, "Fuck you, Roman."
Mm-hmm.
The whole San Antonio crowd, 50,000 people in that stadium,
in unison.
Yes. The very few of the tribal chief acolytes were just right there rooting for their tribal chief. But all the non-believers came all together and just saying, fuck you, Roman. I was loving that. Music to my ears. And they leave the ring, and then one more time, Jimmy gives him one more fuck you, super.
Yeah, Kevin Owens,
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I relived it. I'm fucking mad. I hate that traitor. Just...
Stay away, you cancer. Get away from me forever.
Wow. Oh, man. Hey, you taking my man's visionary's words out of context there, though, my brother. You taking those words out of context.
Yeah,
you ain't talking about like Sami Zayn on that, though.
He was. I mean, I just had to
we know who he was talking about.
Yeah, we know. Damn, punk. Yeah. Damn, he's from us. He's from Chicago.
Bill Brooks.
Yep. That guy. Unfortunately.
Oh, man. Yeah. That was storytelling.
Yeah. Yes.
That was storytelling. That was arguably one of the best, if not the best angle WWE may have ever done. Like that might be number one. I think for me and everything
best story
that I've seen,
in professional wrestling to this day.
I think I'm gonna have to.
It's the reason why I got my tribal chief above Stone Cold, bro.
Look,
it's not
I can't tell any lies, man. I've loved, Rock versus Stone Cold, you know, the my way or the I need this Rock more than you ever know. Like that for me, I was like goosebumps. Like
Yes.
fuck. And then thinking about what happened and then rewatching it, knowing what he was gonna do, even enhances it. Seeing it a second time, I'm like, man, that story was crazy. And there's other ones too with Macho Man and Elizabeth and Hulk Hogan back in the day too. Like all sorts of storylines that we've had. The NWO, the Outsiders being there, and that shit was real. Like, you know, wait, what? These guys, like, is that Diesel? Is that Razor Ramon on WC? There's a lot of shit that we've seen in wrestling.
I give a handicap though, because that's when we thought it was real. The curtain is pulled this time, and people are just invested. The emotion that's it's to me.
But even if I give it that, let's even say, because I feel like I'm trying to remember how I felt back then, you know, and I think that the real part of it to me was like, why are they here? You know, the NWO thing. Yes. Why are they here? You know, so I guess to your point, yes, I guess I believed that they had just jumped ship, but you know, wrestling, I knew the game at that point. I knew what was going on with it. But let's even say that's not. Let's just take the story for what it is. This right here, I don't know that I felt anxiety like I felt watching this moment. Like I'm watching it. The minute Sami Zayn hesitated to give the tribal chief the chair, I knew shit was gonna get fucked up. I already knew it was going to get fucked up. He told him get a chair, and he said, you told me not to do nothing. I said, oh, shit, Sammy's going to fuck up. Like, Sami is going to hesitate. Oh, he's already hesitating, and now Roman sees it, and he's trying to win the championship, and he brought you out here to be at his hip, and you didn't respond right away. And you could see in Sammy's face, even commentary was bringing it up, like, so when he's like wincing and like, ooh, is he wincing because Tribal Chief almost won, or is he wincing because Kevin Owens almost lost? Like, are his allegiances even during this match? That's his best friend or former best friend, but that bond doesn't just die like that. You got a kinship with a dude like this, lifelong. Some of that stuff's gonna still be there for you, you know? So I'm watching this and I'm like, oh man, you know, and then he finally gets him the chair and you see Paul Heyman looking at him like I knew it. And you see Roman Reigns looking at him like, what the hell is taking you so long? And he takes the thunder. I'm like, oh damn.
Fucking Judas.
And then, you know, you see Roman, you know, just taking Kevin Owens' head and smashing on those steel steps. And you see Sami Zayn looking at this happening like, you know, it's like he almost wants to jump in then. Like even then he was like,
it looked like he was wincing as well. Like,
like he's like, you know, the brutality. Like, like Sami Zayn. Let's not forget, Sami Zayn went against Kevin Owens about 2 weeks prior to this, right, on SmackDown, and he was ready to beat Kevin Owens straight up in a wrestling match. They went at it. They were brutal to each other. They were hitting each other with every move under the sun. Everything they have that chemistry. They know each other to the point where, yeah, when we go out there and wrestle, we do this shit. Like kayfabe and behind the scenes too. Like they do that shit. So they don't hold back. And I felt it. I'm like, Sami is really in this moment. He's like, look, I'm ready to do the job for the tribal chief. And then they came out and they stopped him. And he's like, what? Like, this is what I was supposed to do. Like, he took it upon himself. He was ready to do the deed, but they took that away from Sami from a wrestling perspective. Just him being able to say, let me complete this match. They took that away from him. And I think at that point, Sami was probably like, now I'm starting to question if I'm being used, because I got an opportunity here to do what you told me to do, and you took that away. Like, do you not want me to beat this dude because you're getting ready to go against him, and you don't want me to shine more than you would in the match against him? Like, are you worried about that? You know, and then the whole thing with the trial of Sami Zayn and Paul Heyman saying like, I wish you were dead like ECW, and you know, he's basically calling him a Judas right there, and he's like, I got no defense, I'm hurt. Like he was literally hurt in his feelings. The only person to stand up for him there was Jay, right? Jay said, no, like I put some footage together. This dude is taking so many bullets for us. This dude is bulletproof. Like when you think about all that, you can see like, oh shit. And then Sammy's starting to hesitate.
Put your ones in the sky if you want Sami in the bloodline.
Jay did that for this man.
I was one of them.
Right.
No, he's
we all
fucking
did,
Judas.
right?
He's
We all
fucking
did.
Judas.
But Jay, like, if you look at it, like, there were moments that you could see it coming where Sami felt like, okay, am I being used? And Jay seems to be the one guy here that has truly accepted me. His whole thing from the beginning is he just wanted to be accepted. He wanted to be a part of the family, and he was willing to do what it took to be a part of the family. But then it seemed like they never were actually going to. The words of Kevin Owens had told him this many times. They will never accept you as part of the family
because you're not blood.
You're not blood. They will never accept.
Well, we never know. You didn't pass the test. You didn't pass the test. You had a chance. You had the chair. Knock his fucking head off. But what did you decide to do? You fucked up.
You blew it!
Here's the thing, though. Like, he had a chance in the match against KO, and they took that away. So what was that about? It seems like, okay, it's them taking that moment away from him in a regular match. In the context of what we're doing, right? We're competing. This is wrestling. I have an opportunity to get a dub for the team, for the bloodline. You took that away. Now, you, the tribal chief, you get the win. You got the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Hey, cut the check. Gas up the jet. Let's get the fuck out of here. We won. There's nothing else to do. Right? This is business. This team is about business. It's about winning chips. It's about being the ones.
Get on the jet. I like that.
Right. What does beating this dude? Like, we've already beaten him. He's done. We're moving on. Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes is next up to bat. Like, we can move on. But Roman has like a personal vendetta against Kevin Owens. For what? Like, and even let's say, okay, when they did the beatdown at the end, okay, cool. We stopped there. No, we wrapped a chair around his head. Sami didn't stop that. Solo hits him. Okay, they handcuffed him. You got super kick after super kick. Now it's starting to get real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Super kick after super kick
him up.
Super
fuck
kick
him
after
up.
Then I'm like, by the way, Adam Pearce should be fired. Adam Pearce should be fired. Where was Adam Pearce during all
Where
of
was
this?
the security?
Come on now. He done broke up less. He was there for Brock Lesnar. Didn't show up for the tribal chief. What's going on? So
because he knows it's
the
tribal chief. It's the tribal chief head of the table.
Done.
Because Adam say
you're done.
You would have got got. You would have got.
Yeah, well, so here we go. Then you got Roman Reigns. I thought it was over. And then he said, oh, no, we're not done. And he picks up a chair. I'm like, this dude is dead. He can't even stand up no more. He was standing at first when he was taking the super kicks. The man can't even stand. He's unconscious. You beat him in the match. Solo crushed his neck. Now you did these, 10 super kicks to him while he was handcuffed. This shit is done. You want to keep beating on him? Okay, hold on, man. This is beneath you, dude. This is beneath you. What? He's dead. Stop. He's already dead. You know that Simpsons little GIF meme?
Yeah.
That's what this was. Sami Zayn is that kid. Stop. He's already dead. This is beneath you. We gotta
finish
do
him.
More. Get
Solo. Finish him.
He's already dead. He's already done. The whole point of the tribal chief is he's the head of the table. He's the one. He's the best. Okay, cool. You the best. You proved it. You beat him. And by the way, to me, this was very dominant by the tribal chief.
Oh yeah, it's dominant.
To him and KO, it didn't feel like a back and forth. It felt like it was all Roman Reigns. From the beginning. From the beginning. Momentum all with Roman Reigns.
Clean ass win too, right? Clean.
It was clean.
Yeah,
it was clean.
It was clean. But let the records know it was a clean win by the tribal chief.
Clean victory, right? So he got it. You did this. You're done. The rubber match between the two of you. Kevin Owens had won the championship over you at one Royal Rumble. You beat him somewhat. You beat him in the last man standing match. Okay, cool. No, so 1-1. We'll give you that. We'll go ahead and give you that. Now, in this one, you beat him clean. Dominant. 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring. Hey, where's the money in what you're doing right now? Where is this providing for your family right now?
No, he was tired of KO. He gave him warnings. He gave him very verbal warnings, man. Like, hey, this ain't what you want. He's telling him KO's getting on his nerves now. This is what happens. He didn't piss him off the pistosity. Ever how Michael not Michael Bivens anymore. What's his name? Stokes. Ever how Stokes says it.
Yeah, but okay, he didn't do this to Drew. He didn't do this to DB. He didn't do this to Edge.
He didn't take him there.
So Kevin Owens all of a sudden is the dude that just got him to a point where he's like, I have to kill him.
Because he loves Sami Zayn. He's part of the bloodline, bro. This is the burden he must carry that you say.
This got nothing to do with Sami Zayn. This is everything to do with Roman Reigns hating Kevin Owens to the point where let's take it kayfabe. So basically what you're telling me is kill Kevin Owens. That was okay. That we just, because at this point it's so uncomfortable that, again, he had a steel chair wrapped around his neck and Solo already took him out. Usually that's it. Usually that you're done. Didn't they do that to Riddle and to Elias and that was it? We hadn't seen them for a hot minute when he did that. That's game over. Like, you did the super kicks with him like handcuffed to the ropes. That's usually done. We still need a chair on top.
Yep.
So we just doing murder now.
Yep.
It's just Solo murder. Solo. So and Sammy's supposed to be like, all right, cool, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and murder this dude because that's what this is about.
The bloodline did not come to Sami. Sami came to the bloodline.
Yeah, but the bloodline's never been about that. They weren't about that. They were about family. They were about winning championships.
Hey, what happened to Dom when he said fuck you, fuck the kids? He tossed Dom over. He was like, man, fuck you, bro. Before you break your back or not.
But okay, so he did that, but he didn't go out there and say, okay, now I'm gonna get a steel chair and start hitting you after I threw you out there. He
did that to Seth last year's Royal Rumble. He was fucking in his head. Will you take the chair? Wow.
Yeah, okay, but then even if you try to compare that brutality with what we saw with the Usos and Solo and Roman Reigns, that was Roman Reigns had already hit him with the chair. And then we had all that extra stuff. It was already even Beyonce. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up.
He was making an example of KO for future challengers. Like, hey, this will could happen to you. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and try me if you want.
That he felt more emotionally betrayed by than Seth freaking Rollins. And if you compare the brutality that he did to Seth at that Royal Rumble to the brutality he did to KO at this one, it doesn't measure up. It doesn't measure up. It was just pure overkill, and your boy snapped. He snapped and he lost his shit. And he lost control.
That's on KO. He kept on fucking around. I want a shot. I want a shot at the tribal chief.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
So people can't want shots against the tribal chief. They can't want to, hey, let me challenge you.
You gotta accept the consequence. You gotta accept the consequence that come with it.
So anybody that challenges the tribal chief now, when they get beat by the tribal chief, now it's, hey, Solo, break his neck. Hey, Usos, handcuff him to the ropes. Solo! Like, that's what we're doing to everybody now. That's wrestling now.
Yup. That's wrestling. Yep. You said
you tripping now.
Perfect.
Now you tripping. Solo! Solo!
Sheamus!
Solo! Now
everybody gonna get that work.
Now you tripping. That work. No, what's gonna happen is Roman Reigns is going to jail. Here's what's gonna happen.
No.
Okay. If we're taking this Solo! If we're taking, yes, that don't work like that. Okay.
Homicide investigators.
Solo! Nope. That's not the way it works. If we take this all the way,
the tribal chief.
I'm not making myself clear. I don't give a fuck.
This is where I say your boy needs a break. The man's having a mental break. Think about his family. Think about the man's kids. So this is the example he's setting for his kids, or better yet, when he ends up getting locked up for murdering Kevin Owens. Okay, now his kids don't have their father around no more, right? Sammy did your man a favor.
Hey man, we don't know what's in the contract stipulations if you want to keep it kayfabe. It could be a fine print. It
wasn't a no DQ match.
Or I don't know what's in fine print. Whatever, man. You got to accept the. Hey.
In contracts, the match was over.
Evidently, Pierce didn't come out, so hey, they was like, hey, you can do what he do.
Pierce is a terrible general manager.
With no
That's
security,
what that was.
No cops, no San Antonio cops, none of that, bro. Because he knew it was gonna happen.
Solo! He's a terrible general manager. That's what happened there. He's a terrible general manager. Yeah, maybe they lined his pockets. Maybe they did. Maybe they lined his pockets. Maybe they paid him off. But no, man, your boy is stressed out. Look at that cry face. Are you kidding me? The man needs a break.
He hit him in the back of the chair. He blindsided. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He needs a break
like that.
He needs a break.
I gave you the world.
Did he give him the world? Did he give him the world? He's thinking about Seth. When he's saying that, he's thinking it's Seth Rollins he's talking to right now.
You saw
he
him,
didn't
man.
give Sami Zayn the world.
He like this. He like
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
You are describing a mental breakdown, sir. That's what your boy Roman's going through.
Because of Sami Zayn, man.
It don't matter what happens.
Stay away, you cancer. Get away from me forever.
Wow. Man, you gonna keep cutting me off, man. Look, I need you to listen up. Damn. Jesus. Look, clearly the dude is stressed out. For whatever reason, the flashbacks, the PTSD from Seth Rollins, it's all happening. Like, all this stuff is getting to the man. You see the face. Why you gave me the world? No, you didn't. Calm down, dude. You the tribal chief. Like Sami Zayn said, you're above this. You're above this.
He was
apparently
like, he's the bloodline.
So let me ask you this.
Or you could go back to doing jackass shit.
Let me ask you this. Did you agree with Sami Zayn when he said, Tribal Chief, you're above this?
No. I thought he still would have taken it, but now
no. So you think that Roman Reigns is not above that?
Above knocking KO's head off?
Yeah,
at the time?
When Sami Zayn basically was saying, hey, Tribal Chief, you're the head of the table, you've won the match, you've done everything, you beat him down. Now, all this extra shit, you're above this. And he said, you're right. Tribal Chief said, you're right. That's the Tribal Chief's words. He said, you're right.
He
but
said,
then
you're right.
He went ahead and did what he did.
I shouldn't do this. You should.
Right. So he shouldn't do it. But then here we go with this extra beatdown and all this stuff, even with Sami and all the crying and this and that. Like that don't look, your dude is emotional and he's cracking under the seams, man. He's losing it. And yeah, you could say, I'll give you this. The PTSD from Seth Rollins is kicking in. This really should be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. The more I think about it, but that's okay. It really should.
Yeah.
But it
story's
feels
there,
like
God damn it.
There's just such an emotional thing that really has nothing to do with Sami Zayn that he's dealing with. And the man needs a break. He needs a pause because it's starting to show back. I have never seen Roman Reigns' face look like that.
Yo, that was I had to freeze frame on that.
Freeze framed it.
That was the ugliest cry face he had. He was on one knee. Solo, Jimmy beating him down. He in the background. I gave you the world.
I was like, there it is. There it is. He done cracked. Like he talking to his girl or something, man. Like, what the hell?
Like you ain't about to hurt me like this.
What's going on? That's not what this is. Calm down. All Sami Zayn said was, hey, man, this is beneath you. Let's cut the check. Let's get on the fucking jet and get out of here. We done did the job. We did the job. KO is dead. He's already dead. You basically trying to beat on the corpse.
Gave you an order, so do it.
But now, see,
it
was too far. It was
honorary
too much.
oos.
It was too much.
Honorary
and honestly,
oos.
and let's flip the script here because we're talking about a lot about Sami, but let's talk about Jay because I almost love that even more. You got Sami Zayn looking at Jay, and I'm curious what you're gonna say about this. Sami Zayn looking at Jay, and Jay, Jay, you can't deny who has been the most loyal to Roman Reigns since he was forced to be a part of the bloodline, right? Since then, because at first he did not want to be a part of this shit at all. He was mad. Like he hated him. I hate you, right? He was forced because he told him, he said, look, you either fall in line or you're out of the family. Verbatim. That was what it was. When he lost at Hell in a Cell, that was the whole thing. Hey, I'm gonna give you another shot. but there's going to be consequences if you lose this match, if you don't get the job done, right? So we're going to see who's the head of the family. He pulled his shenanigans, pulled in Jimmy, was crying, I don't know who I am. He did all the shit because he couldn't make the man quit. All right, cool, fair game. But let's call it what it is. Jimmy or Jay still mad. I hate you. Why you do me like this, man? I love you. But understand this. By the end of the night, you will fall in line or you are out of the family. Done. That's it. Jay said, you know what? I understand
he didn't force
now.
him, then he gave him a choice.
He okay, that's a great choice. Hey, you either join or get the fuck out of the family. You're cut off. Name.
So how's that a force? I'm gonna give you options.
Oh man,
option 1 or option 2. It's up to you, sir. How you want to do it?
Great.
How you want to do
great. That's love right there. That's love. Hey man, you can join me or get the fuck out of this family. Okay. So then, you got Jay. Even when Jimmy came back, Jimmy wasn't with it. Jay was like, hey, man, calm down, like chill. Like he's the tribal chief. Like I've been doing all this time. And you trying to, stir shit up. Like, no, calm down. He finally calmed down. He got in the fold. And then to see Jay didn't like Sami in the beginning, right? It was, by the way, it was Roman that was telling him, hey, man, no, like Sami Zayn, you need to calm down. You need to be more Uzi. You telling me all this because you're not Uzi? Come on, man. Jay was there telling him no. But then Jay said, you know what? I see this dude for who he is. He's taking bullets for us. He's actually trying to just be part of the family, even though we've been doing everything we can that I've been doing everything I can to get him the fuck out of here. So you know what? All right, cool. I see you. I respect you. Love you like a brother. That's it.
Orders, though. We didn't follow orders.
So then you keep saying that. That's fine. But so then we get to that moment. He ain't saying that, but it doesn't stop the fact of what I'm saying too. So then you got Jay in the corner. He's not doing nothing. This dude is, I swear, I got so much respect for Jay and the way that they did this. Just sitting back there being like, what the fuck just happened? And just being in his emotions, but being able, the most responsible person in this whole thing was Jey Uso. Because he said, you know what? I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but I love my family. And this dude is like a brother to me. So you know what? I'm out. Let me go home. Let me think about what just happened so I can figure out what I'm going to do next.
But hold on. But he did participate in the beatdown. And right before...
For Kevin Owens.
Yeah, for Kevin Owens. But right before the Tribal Chief is getting ready to hit KO with the chair, Jimmy was like, do it, Oos! So he was about that life. You know what I'm saying? So it was Sami who didn't respect the order, man. Okay? It was.
Yeah, but you understand why he didn't respect the order. Because he felt like, look, man, like we've done it. He's seen the carnage and everything they're doing. Everything Tribal Chief already did during the match. You said it. It was hard to watch him slamming his head up against the steel steps. At that point, the dude is done, right? And then he spears him, pins him 1, 2, 3. It's over with. Then we got this whole beat down to prove a point. Okay, message sent. You super kick this man to death. Solo, thrusted him to death. You did all this. We still need a steel chair. Sammy's like, guys, look, hey man, I've been here since the beginning of the bell to this moment right here, and I'm telling y'all, like, we don't need to do this. This dude is dead. He's dead. He's a carcass. He's done. He's probably out 6 to 8 weeks, whatever they're gonna say in kayfabe. He's done. He's done. Like he ain't coming back.
Make it longer.
Even if he does come back, he's at the back of the line because it was as clean as a whistle. The win was definitive. There's no KO deserves a no. You lost, KO. You lost. You botched it. Whatever things happen. It's fine. But you lost. It's over with. It's done. And Sammy's like, it's done. And Tribal Chief being in his feelings, like, no, you do it. Like, bro, that's not his feelings.
He said it calm. He was like, you're right.
Too emotional.
He said it very calm. You're right. You do it. It is beneath me. Here, you do it. I bet if he gave the chair to Jay would have did it. Let's see what happened. That would have been interesting to see if Sami would have got in front of that or just.
Yeah, but you got to understand from Sami's perspective, that's his former best friend. And I say former because he was willing to have that match with KO and beat that dude with every move in his arsenal in the confines of a match.
Sami said out of his own lips that, like, the bloodline is my family. I put family above KO. You came to the bloodline. The bloodline did not come to you. You reap what you sow. You got to be accountable for your actions, sir. Okay, Sami? Okay? If are you blood in or blood out? You can't be tiptoeing. Oh, I can't go with this. Oh, okay, you're beneath this. If he gives you the fucking order, pull the trigger then, man. Because Jimmy was about that life. He was telling his tribal chief, do it, Hoos. He was ready to end this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So let me ask you this, and this is gonna get more real, I guess. So if you work in a job and the boss tells you to do something, but morally you feel like I don't agree with this, you still do it? You, Devin, the heel dude.
Oh, look at you. Good play, sir. Good fucking play. Yeah, I don't handle orders well. I'm the tribal chief of podcasting. All right, man. I'll be real. You're right. You happy now? You happy?
As long as you can acknowledge that, but still say, I just ride with the tribal chief. It's not about the logic. It's just about, that's my man's right there. And I'm mad because he got betrayed.
I just said it right. Blood in, blood out. Sami Vato Loco for life. Well, Simone K. C.
Hey, I'm satisfied. I got the answer I wanted. Yes. No, because look, I get it. If you ride with the tribal chief, you seeing this from his perspective, totally cool. I get it. You against Sami. I totally understand it, and that's cool. We can have fun with it. I just need to make sure that we do understand both sides, because I see both sides, and that's why I say this is beautiful storytelling.
I do understand both sides. See, I can say that, but I'm leaning on the tribal chief.
No, I know that. That's the clear part for sure.
I understand the burden, what he, of the tribal chief. KO came at him. He gave him verbal warnings. Hey man, this ain't what you want. I already did you. I already got you at the previous couple of Royal Rumbles. Yeah, whatever, botch, whatever, but still, I won. All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm done. But you still kept coming. I'm about to get this work, bro. Even after the match, you're gonna get this work. Even from your best friend, because he's part of my bloodline. I love him. Man. I care about him.
Yeah,
he broke my heart.
Hey, I
he broke my heart.
The mental breakdown of Roman Reigns, man.
He broke my heart.
He's going through it, man. Your man is going through it. And he's really going to go through it with Jay now, because so let me ask you this. With what you saw from Jay, where do you think this is going?
I think I even said it right. Let me see if I can pull up the comment. Like I said, Jay's going to come back. He's going to beat up Sami and then get your ass and then get your Usos versus Owens and Sami at Mania. I think that's the logical step. But you never know with Papa H. He been hitting us swerves.
Yeah.
Swerves. So
there's something in me that kind of feels, especially when you listen to the crowd reaction on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Which let's just get into that.
Yeah. We talk about that. Let's go ahead.
So on SmackDown, you have Roman Reigns. Well, here, you tell it as far as like just throughout the night and then leading into the final, the address from Roman Reigns.
Yo, so Tribal Chief comes in, typical fashion, suburban, whatever. And then Caleb Braxton trying to get a word. Tribal Chief's just walking. She's got questions. Hey, if there's disruption within the bloodline, looking at him, man, I'm bouncing. I don't give a fuck about what's going on. I don't care about your questions right now. Yeah.
I'm not making myself clear. I don't give a fuck.
That's the energy he had. He kept walking, but Paul Heyman, he has a history with Caleb Braxton.
Love it. Oh, this was great.
Of course, he had to come and say, hey, I cannot deny or admit that there's turmoil within the bloodline with Jay. All right, but I do like the colors you're wearing for the bloodline. Deuces, I'm out of here. Thank you.
I noticed that right away. I'm like, she's wearing red and black. Okay, I see you. Trying to get on their good side.
Yeah, maybe a little subliminal acknowledgement. Maybe he was trying to get the tribal chief in on the good day. he wasn't feeling it, bro. He kept walking to the back room with the copious amounts of water bottles in the background. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Spencer because he pointed it out. I was like, yeah, you're right. What's up? A 24 case.
A lot of water.
Dude,
and they had the lights. They had the lights shining on it too from underneath. The blue light. I'm like, oh, you guys. You want people to know. They got a lot of fucking water back there.
They got a lot to stay hydrated. H2O. H2O. Shout out to Pepsi Phil. The comment of the night when he said, well, how you think Roman's hair is going to get wet then?
That's how many water bottles it takes?
Hey,
damn.
Man. It was a regis amount of water bottles, bro. It was just 4 of them. I'm like, what's all this water? You want to hear for a couple hours? It's a whole 24 case. But anyway, you know, Tribal Chief, he's asking, like, hey, what's going on with your brother Jay? You know, have you heard from him? Have you seen him? Jimmy's like, tried calling him, no answer. Haven't seen him. He looking at Solo, so he ain't saying a goddamn word.
Man.
Yo, then he was like, I need you to go look for him. Jimmy's like, well, go ahead.
There was a line, though, that Tribal Chief said. He's like, I don't think you guys understand the urgency of what I'm saying. So I'm going to ask you again, have you heard from your brother? And Jay sat up. He's like, what? And Jimmy sat up. And he was like, well, I'm going to tell you again. And I said, relax. Like, what is happening right now?
Relax, Jimmy.
I'm tell you again. I haven't heard from him. And then he kind of like calmed down a little bit. Like, you know, look, if he ain't talked to me, he ain't talked to anybody, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Jimmy, you almost fucked up. Like then and there, you almost fucked up.
Bro,
everybody's emotions are high right now.
Jimmy, when he was like I said, I was like, hold on.
If I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble.
I'm like, bro,
what is happening?
Just shut up. Then he said, I need y'all to go look for Jimmy. And then he said, I need y'all to get up off this couch.
Right. You ain't gonna find him while you're on the couch.
Right.
I'm like, take a hint. These dudes weren't moving. I'm like, you guys take a hint. Take a fucking hint.
Yeah.
Get up.
He was like, I don't think you understand. He was like, it's WrestleMania season. He was like, Wiseman. He was like, that's my Tribal Chief. It's WrestleMania season, right? Yes, it is WrestleMania season, my Tribal Chief.
Confirmed.
WrestleMania season. All right. Tribal Chief. I think they would go back to the dressing room again.
Yep.
He comes back. He was like,
because Paul Heyman said, you know, his phone is going straight to
voicemail.
Yeah.
Straight to voicemail. He had this like distraught look. He was like, Jimmy and Solo come back. He's let them know, like, hey, I just want to apologize. I'm gonna do a lot of duress. You know what? Go in the trailer, there's steak, there's lobsters, sushi.
Yeah, dude, he's like all sorts of stuff. Wise man hooks it up. All sorts of stuff.
See Jimmy react
like, I can eat.
That sounds about right. That sounds about
good.
Point right now.
That sounds real good.
Right? Yo. So he's like, I'm gonna go. He's like, y'all go and eat. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna address the crowd. I'm gonna say what's going on. All right, we get to the main event segment. Tribal Chief comes out, spectacular. You know, get the ones up. Yes.
And with the new T-shirt.
Oh my God, T-shirt was beautiful. It was just him.
Message.
It was him. It was a foreshadowing. I'm like, hey, I understand Papa H likes to break things up, but hey, if it's as long as my Tribal Chief remains #ForeverChamp, I will roll with it. All right. Executive decisions are coming.
Man.
Are on the way. All right. Consolidation is on the way.
Consolidation. Man. You already kicking Solo and Jimmy out the bloodline.
Yo.
Those dudes were loyal. They did everything the Tribal Chief wanted to do. If they get kicked out, I'm really wondering what you're going to say, because they literally did everything.
That chair shot fuck with him, bro. You know,
man.
I got my back turned again. I get with a chair shot
that look on
again
his face when he got hit with
someone
that chair
I thought I can trust again.
He's like, no, not again, no.
First time shame on you,
PTSD.
second time shame on me, third time,
It ain't happening again.
It ain't happening,
no,
bro.
No, never turn your back, Roman. God, learn.
Learn
from your mistakes, sir.
Make some changes. Yeah, I like that shirt. Just the wise man in me. That's it. That's all I need.
Like, wait, what?
A God amongst us. I love that too. It's just bars.
Man.
Just bars right there. God amongst us.
It's dope. It's a dope shirt.
Yes. Announces the crowd. He was like, "Yeah, I was gonna come out and mention about Cody, but you." Well, I guess he called him a bunch of dumb hicks or something like that.
Well, he was saying, I was gonna come out here and ask you guys who you wanted me to talk about, but it seems clear. Then he said, basically, like, I wanted to move forward and talk about Cody, but you guys you dumb hicks want to keep me stuck in the past. So I guess they started talking about Sami and yeah,
he's talking about hey. Remember what I said? Like I saw what I needed to see at Survivor Series. So let me tell you what I saw.
Like,
I saw greed.
I want you guys to understand that there's two sides of the story.
Yes.
When he said, I was like, wait.
Perfect setup. He set this up perfect, man.
There's two sides. Understand my side, people.
Yeah.
Why does that? The way you word that is so funny to me. Like he's trying to get them to like understand.
Yes.
Like, please, people. Understand my side of the story.
Sympathize
Okay?
with the tribal chief. Understand his perspective. Understand what this man is coming from.
You don't need to make us understand. If you're the tribal chief, just sit on it. Like, damn him. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm right. He's wrong. Enough said. Guys, just understand my perspective. I'm like, what? What? Telling you, your boy's cracking. He's cracking.
No, I understand what we're talking about.
He's emotional.
When I'm going to restaurants at other shows or whatever, yeah, they come and serve. I'm the tribal chief, and they come in to ask me about what they want. Greed. Just me.
I want me. Mine. Now.
Yep.
Just to sum it up right there, how Captain Hook said it. The tribal chief said it. Okay, he's done getting taken advantage of. All right, like yes, my tribal chief, and then all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, sneak attack. Guy in the hoodie.
Oh man, he got the hood. He got.
Go ahead and do it, bro. Go ahead.
He got the hood.
I was like, what the fuck? My tribal chief. What the fuck? And then you see who's under the hoodie? It's Sami, crowd popping, going nuts. The tribal chief is just like, what the fuck? Yes. Gets hit with a spear by Sami Zayn.
Clean spear too. It looked good. That spear was clean.
Charge like, he was like, yeah.
Sami had the energy.
Wrong. You got it wrong. I never wanted anything from you, but I do now. Until now, I want the world heavyweight universal championship, and then Solo.
Help
has arrived. Solo, Jimmy, super kick, beat this ass to get the chair. Wedge it in between like KO. You see Solo go in the corner. Tribal Chief like, wait. Hold up. Ever so gently takes the chair off of Sami. Tosses it to the side. Looks at him. Talking calm. He was like, oh, okay. This, you agree? I want something from me. You want something from me? I want something from you. I want your whole bloodline. I want you at Elimination Chamber. I'm going to beat you in front of your whole family. Everybody. I was like, oh, shit. He's like, yeah, all the bloodline. I'm going to beat you. And then he gets the titles, swinging them, showing them, and just spitting just venomous bars, just looking menacing. Holy shit, just talking just like uber boss. Like, I'm the king of kings. I'm the bosses of bosses. You about to understand that. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Man.
Bravo. Just stupendous storytelling. Great follow-up.
That's what it is.
Great follow-up, too. Come on, Papa H. Just delivering just exceptional 5-course, 6-course meals, man.
Yeah, man. It's going to be real interesting to see how they go with this, you know, because the Jey Uso factor is real interesting because they were chanting for Jey during that beatdown, right? They were chanting for Jey. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be
Jey
interesting.
help, or will he?
That's the question, right? That's the question. I feel like there seems to be a foreshadowing of, and especially if you listen to the crowd reaction, of Jey and Sami as a team. And I just can't imagine Jey versus Jimmy. Like, that part is the part that's tough.
Yeah.
You know, to really accept.
Never seen it.
Those two against each other. But, you know, when Jimmy couldn't compete in that match, when he got hurt, you know, Sami jumped in and helped out, and then it was him and Jey holding the titles, and Sami was kind of looking at the title like, you know, like it almost felt like, oh, is this a foreshadowing of the KO and Sami versus the Usos thing? You know, maybe they were teasing that. But now looking at it and seeing what they did with Jey, where Jey is kind of conflicted, and the storytelling that we've been getting, I wouldn't be shocked if there was that swerve where you get Jey and Sami as a team, and that team goes against, you know, Jimmy and Solo, you know, and Jimmy and Solo,
not wrong.
You know, like, because now, I mean, Solo and Jimmy sitting on that couch, I'm looking at them and they're talking about, like, you know, it's been a whole week and he hadn't even called, like he hadn't said nothing. Like, that's disrespectful. You know, like that's that, you know, and
don't you think that's disrespectful?
Right. That the tribal chief saying that, you know, and Jimmy's like, he'll be there. Like,
I know my brother. You just
right.
need time to cool off. All right, we're gonna see you.
Right. But then he told him too, he's like, yeah, he'll be there for you, but will he be there for the family? Like, will he be there for family? I said, oh, sorry.
Great follow-up question, tribal chief.
Yeah.
Follow-up question.
Yeah. I'm like,
I get what you're saying, but here's my follow-up.
But here's my follow-up.
Is he here for the bloodline? Is he for us?
Like, that's a good question. And I don't know the answer. Right now, that's the beauty of this story, is it's just, it keeps you guessing.
Keeps you on your toes.
Sure. Yeah, keeps you on your toes. I'm loving what they're doing right now, you know, with this. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be insane. It's going to be an insane atmosphere when they go to
Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Montreal, Canada.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Sami Zayn's home.
It's basically gonna be what happened with Drew, like at Cardiff.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be that, but maybe even more amped up because this story right here is so levels above what was going on with Drew. Like it's not even on the same level. So people are gonna be so passionate about Sami in that match, and you know, going for the title, and now they're literally booing Roman Reigns like he's got real heel heat now.
Nuclear heat.
Before he was a cool heel. People, you know, when Sami was,
right. Yeah.
Sami was there and they were like, yeah, Usi, you know, it was fun, everything.
He's a bad guy.
Now he's the villain. He's the clear villain. Yeah.
Dark passenger.
Yes,
as Dexter would say it. My dark. Yes.
So yeah, man. I mean, it's just this could go either way. I think if I have to put my finger on what's gonna happen, I would say this. Just being real about it. I think we're gonna get Roman Reigns beating Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber. I think that's gonna happen, and I think we're gonna have that lead into something with Jey and Sami potentially teaming up. You know, and them going against the bloodline.
Right,
you know, for those tag titles. That feels like where we're going, and then we get the Cody story with Roman, you know, night 2 WrestleMania as the main event, the last match to go on, you know, and go from there. So that's where my gut takes me, but they're doing a damn good job with selling Sami, and it's gonna be, oh my god, I don't know if my heart can even take the emotion that's gonna be in that match, because It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be silly. Wait. It's gonna be stupid. The atmosphere is gonna be nuts. I can't wait to hear the roar of the crowd, the energy, to feel it. It's gonna be nice, man. Shout out to Ivan. I'm gonna read this comment. It's gonna happen in Elimination Chamber. Watch Solo. It's gonna help defend the tag belts with Jimmy. Mark my words, saying it now. And then Jay shows up at the Elimination Chamber, costs Sami the match. There you go. I'm gonna add on. It is decided.
Yeah, I don't. The Jay part.
Not me. I'm saying for Ivan because he's saying.
No, yeah, again, no. I hear it.
That's how
I acknowledge what Ivan's saying.
But me, I acknowledge the story, the flow of the story. It can go like
it can go either way.
Bro, I stopped trying to follow this story many moons ago. It's like, bro, fuck it. I give up, man. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride and rock with my tribal chief. Hashtag Forever Champ. Hashtag Tribal Chief Day. Let's go.
Hey, man. It's fun. It's fun. It's great storytelling. Shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Papa H. Shout out to the Tribal Chief. Shout out to Sami, to KO for taking that beat down like he did. Man, he's just doing everything he can to put this dude over too. So shout out to him. Shout out to the whole bloodline. Shout out to everybody. Great show. Great way to cap a show. Yes. One of the, if not the best angle that I've ever seen. Like, just like I said, the emotion, every time I watch it back, I still have the same anxiousness, the same like wow factor. You know, I've watched this so many times, just this match, and those moments where Sami hits him with the chair and just the reaction from Jay, the reaction from Roman, everything, seen it over and over again. And I'm like, man, like it's just so damn good what they did with this. So shout out to the whole crew for putting together a masterpiece, a 10 out of 10 moment, you know, 100 out of 10 moment for everybody involved, man.
Extra
my
credit.
God.
You got the whole crowd, 50,000 San Antonians saying, fuck you, Roman. Like they was legitimate pissed off of how they just treated Sami Zayn, ripping the shirt off. Just, oh my God. Just so poetic too, ripping that shirt off when he gave you the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Bars.
There were so many things like that. Yeah. In moments where it just felt poetic, right? Yeah. Where it just seemed like things were just happening perfectly the way they should. Like it was almost too perfect. Like even going back to KO throwing the contract to Sami and Sami caught it like perfectly. I'm like, the fuck? Like, what is going on, right? Like, that was just so perfect. I'm like, damn, that was clean. Okay, all right. But then, like, the actual match and well, the post match with everything going on and Roman, the way he was gonna hit him, and Sami says, this is beneath you, and Roman's reaction to like, you're right, and didn't even look at him. Just no look. Showed the chair to him.
I'm the tribal chief. Do what I say. Tribal chief orders.
I was like, wow, this is perfect. And Sami's face the whole time, he sold it so well. He's like, we don't need to do this, blah, blah. And you see Paul Heyman. Shout out to Paul Heyman in the back with all the facial reactions to everything. Like when he showed Roman when Roman showed Sami the chair, Paul Heyman's like, yeah, this is great.
Do it.
Yeah,
this is your moment. This is your moment.
Like, and then all the times where it's like, just what is he doing? What's going on? Like he was not trusting Sami completely. Yeah. And then when Roman finally was on the verge of beating KO, Paul Heyman said, see, this is why we all love you. This is why everyone loves you. This is why Shmuley loves you. Like he's just oh my God. There's so many moments for everybody, man. And Jimmy, the fact that Jimmy was the one that was so cold-blooded, to me, he was even more cold-blooded than Solo. Solo was just doing job. He was just doing business.
Enforcer, man. Get the fuck off him, Jimmy.
That's his thing.
Pick him up.
Right. But Jimmy was the one that had the handshake, right? Yep. Like, so that was them doing that the whole time.
My dog. Calling him my dog.
Yeah, always.
You saw the friendship. Yes.
Jay didn't want him around, and Jimmy was like, let's be cool. It's all right. Like Jimmy was always cool. Jimmy was always Uzi, like they had that bond. Jay was like, nah, man, like damn this dude. I don't want him to take off the shirt. Take off the shirt.
Take the shirt off. Take the shirt off.
He was like, no, like this dude is not blood. Like he hasn't earned this. You better start pulling your weight around here or things are gonna happen to you. Like the polar opposites, and then the flip to where Jimmy just looked evil when he finally saw, like, wait.
But when you saw him process it, like the reaction, you see Sami hit the tribal chief with the chair, and he's like, what the fuck? He goes by the ring ropes. He's like, ugh.
Right.
He's trying to fight it. I'm like, man, like, fuck this. Super kick right there. I was like, God damn. And I was shocked. My mouth dropped. I couldn't believe that.
I think it was, and I don't even know if he was like it wasn't like he was like struggling with it. I think it was more of he felt betrayed, right? He was you, like in that moment, right? Yep. Like he was everyone that ride or die for the tribal chief, no matter what. Like, you know, we just see like this is the job and this is what it is. That was Jimmy. You know, like we can love Sami because you were right there with everybody who loved Sami when he was in the bloodline. That was Jimmy. Like he's like, yeah, man, let this dude. This dude,
I can't wait till you jump to join the bloodline. I was saying all of that. Yep.
Exactly. And then we get to the point where he does that, and it's like, what? You did what? And then just like did business. He said, nah, no hesitation. Really, to me, it looked like, okay, he's pissed off at this betrayal, and he decided, I'm taking this dude out, right? And then to top it off, my brother called him his brother, said he loved him like a brother. I'm his brother, and he said he loves him like a brother. He said, this the dude you want to call your brother? No, I'm your brother.
And when he said that, I was like, and I said during the watch, I'm like, y'all fucking hear Jimmy?
Right.
I'm like, you hear what he said? You hear what he just said? He was like, you love him like a brother? That's your brother? No, I'm your brother.
Yeah, I was like, that was crazy. And then Jay just back there, like, just you could see him tensing up, and he was like, just like holding him back. And I'm like, dude, man. And everybody knows, it's like the crowd, everybody. We are all looking at Jay. It's like the whole world is looking at him. And it's just so cool seeing this, like, whoa, what was happening? I remember when this all was happening, I'm with my friend, we were going nuts. Like, our reaction was we were going nuts through this whole thing. You know, and I was rooting for Sami, like, stand up for yourself, Sami. Do it. Stand up for yourself.
I was the only one. I was the only one to watch along, rooting for Sami to crack KO's head, bust his head to the white meat show. But I enjoyed every reaction. I think shout out to Bruce. He had the most basic reaction.
Yeah, Bruce was just right. Some people were like, hey, is this camera frozen? Like, what's going on? Like,
but his mouth dropped once Jimmy super kicked Sami. Then he had a mouth. I was like, but shout out to Ivan and Chris. They was hugging each other.
Oh, yeah, they were hugging.
I was like, you bastards.
That was basically my reaction.
I'm like, look at y'all.
I was so happy.
4K, I'm catching this. I'm catching all of this. Timmy was like, yeah, man, fuck that motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I got you. Mental note. I got you, non-believer. I'm going to hold the ground. I'm going to stand on this mountain. Tribal chief, ride or die. Here we go. Head of the table.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. Just the drama, the storytelling, everything. That look that Jimmy gave Roman on his walk off, I was like, uh-oh. I saw something. I don't know if this was real or not, but I saw something with Jay where he had posted something saying, run it back.
That from his official Instagram with the verified blue check mark. This dude was like, run it back. I was like, excuse me, sir?
Yes.
Sir? Huh? You about that life? Would you? And you know what? Michael Cole mentioned it tonight. He mentioned about and Wade Bear was like, no, what you talking about? He was trying to shut that shit down. He's like, we ain't about to have that. No. He's trying to change the subject.
This is happening. I'm sorry. This is happening. This is happening.
You said Civil War. That's what you wanted.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I called that, man. You can see it coming. When he said, hey, man, whatever you need, he was telling Jay, whatever you need. And Jay called him. I said, oh, that's a wrap.
I need a favor.
Tribal Chief said he didn't want to see him, and now you're calling him in for favor?
See him. I want to hear about being at a show.
Bruh, that was crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, Roman said it, too, at the very end. One of the last shots, he whispered to Solo. He said, we're at war now, Solo, and we will take no prisoners.
No prisoners, I'm talking about.
I said, wow, here we go. War. It's Civil War. It's Civil War. It's just going to be interesting to see how they do this because I'm guessing if let's say it's Jay and Sami on the outside of the bloodline, and the new bloodline is just Jimmy, Solo, Heyman, and Roman. So how are we gonna get Jay back to Roman? Because it seems like we're gonna run it back. It seems like these two are they're going to war. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that, like what that civil war looks like. Like, let's just say, because to your point, if I co-sign with it just for the sake of this conversation, Roman beats Cody at WrestleMania, right? So we're past that. But there's still the problem of Jay has still not gotten his, closure now with the tribal chief. It's reopened that whole rivalry. So I don't know. How do you see that going down?
See, when you brought up last week about Civil War, I think, that's a play. Because like we say, anything is on the table with this story, man. The swerves. So yeah, that's on the table as well. That can be a trajectory the way we get the way there is no more bloodline because of the tribal chief, because of the Civil War. When I don't know if this is a little foreshadowing, but when it was that backstage segment and he was talking about Jimmy and Solo, and I think the second time they came around and he was apologizing, he was like, man, I got a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? There possibly be no more of this. And he put the one up, bro.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Tribal Chief, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that, man. I need you a positive spirit. We the ones,
dude.
We are the ones, man. There can be no more of this.
For now.
I get that man. Yeah, for now. But that's how I feel, man. Let me see what Ivan got to say. I had this coming up. Can we give kudos to Roman and how he developed and how he found himself? Him taking a crowd chance and using it as a promo for his fantastic ending for SmackDown. Love it. We the one. 4 times.
He's evolved, man. He is evolved. I mean, when listening to that, getting read back, I'm thinking of SmackDown, but I'm also thinking of Royal Rumble with the "fuck you Roman" chants. And it was just so perfect. Jimmy had just handed him the lay. Then he hears the "fuck you Roman," and before he does anything, he stops and he listens and he looks at them.
Even Solo responded to it too. He didn't look at. He didn't. He even have to look at the tribal chief. He was like, "Oh, okay, I should respond to this." He looked at it too. He was like,
It was like perfect. That's what you do.
Paul Heyman react to it. Yeah,
bro. Take that moment and like in one movement, he's listening. He's like, okay, and then even not looking, just starts peeling pieces of the lay and just it's kind of like, fuck you too. Yeah, fuck you too. Fuck me. Fuck you too. Like, just right. And he's throwing it. I'm like, wow, this dude, perfect. That's it. Perfection. Yes. What a amazing story. Just an amazing story overall. How do you can you top this?
I don't know, sir.
You know, like,
I don't know
the peak because
I don't know. I do not know such things that you talk about, sir. I do not know such things. I'm not going to act like I know this. But now, I don't want to be prisoner of the moment. But there is just so many fucking layers of this story. Even when the exception of Sami Zayn back in April, this story started back in April.
Yep.
And just to see it evolve, the twists and turns, you think you can follow it. Oh, it's Sami. Is he going to finally officially join the bloodline, or he's going to find a way to get out? Is he going to turn on him? You just didn't know the way they was going in and out, man. It was just beautiful.
It's beautiful
storytelling.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we got to the end of this Royal Rumble card, this amazing Royal Rumble card. Just one of the best, overall Royal Rumbles that I've ever experienced, from Rhea Ripley winning the women's side to Cody winning the men's side and just, hey, finish the story. Let's go to WrestleMania and complete the dream. to, I mean, yes, you had the thing with Mountain Dew, sure, but Bray Wyatt being in his creativity, then Bianca Belair showing, hey, she's the EST of WWE for real. That's a real thing. Asuka, on the horizon. Rhea and Charlotte on the horizon. And then you got the Tribal Chief with mastered storytelling with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Uso no more. Sami Zayn is back challenging the Tribal Chief at Elimination Chamber for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
Traitor.
Let's fucking go.
Traitor.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey,
Arnold.
Grade. This was an A plus.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
Just yeah.
I concur. That I would agree.
You're right.
See eye to eye. Yeah, we can vibe on that. We can vibe on that. Yep, the same grade.
That's simple.
Ditto.
Match of the night, we already know.
Right?
Main event, done. Like, there's no debate needs to happen here for all this. So, yeah, just amazing pay-per-view. So, we gonna cap it there. That's gonna do it for this week's episode.
Hold on.
Oh, you wanna?
Yeah, I want to answer this. Look at this question. Okay, here you go. I asked last night. Asked you guys, can Sami be the face of WWE? Look at that face right there. Look at that.
Here's what I'm gonna say, because Sami Zayn actually answered this himself with Ariel Helwani, and I co-signed with what he said. He said he is a realist and he understands that WWE, there's a certain look that you look for that position, right? To go on the talk shows and all that. And is he that dude? No. And he's not unrealistic about that. He's not that dude. But he did say, could I be the guy to, hold the championship and be the champion? Sure, I could do that. Matter of fact, I don't think it'd be that hard, to actually be that guy to hold the championship. But to be the face is something different. And I think Sami understands that. And he accepts that, hey, yes, there's, the Roman Reigns, the Cody Rhodes that are kind of groomed for this, that are built for this. Even in Austin Theory, a Seth Rollins, like people like that they groom for the face. And for him, it's like he's in a different category where, yes, he could be a champion, much like a Mick Foley. He can be a champion.
That's perfect.
But, but not the face of the company.
Yep, that's perfect assessment right there. A Mick Foley, that's parallel to Sami Zayn. I agree with that, man. So yeah, there is levels to this shit when you face of the company.
There's levels. It is
certain look. Even Sami Zayn acknowledges, hey, the look. Look at my Tribal Chief. He was looking good, looking like a stud on the Jimmy Fallon show. Man, suit on point, tie on point. You know what I'm saying? Just the way he was talking, like he carried himself like that champion. Like, yeah, I am the brand. So I think there is a certain aesthetic look for that face. Maybe Cody, maybe pitch black, sip. Oh, that's good stuff. I'll tell you what.
Next John Cena.
Cheese, golly, cheese and crackers. That sound that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That man, dude, he's just sitting watching John Cena videos on repeat, man. Like he's studying that man, and he's got him down.
Yes,
man. Yep. So so to answer your question, yep.
There we go. Great way to put it, Hafeez. I absolutely agree. It is decided. Come on. Ivan, what about Cody? Can you be the face of WWE? What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing, Ivan? What are you trying to do? What are you
Devin's
doing,
just
bro?
Gonna say no
go to
because
bed.
we know
go to
the
sleep.
Mania match is coming, and he is in no way ready for that to happen. So Devin's gonna say no for now. But when the Tribal Chief eventually takes his break, which he will, because you said it too. You say, hey, when the Tribal Chief is ready, then that's when he'll relinquish the title, and he's gonna take a break. So when he's ready for that break, and 3 years, that's a long time. Maybe he's ready for a break. I'm just saying.
Do another year and see what happens. Let's
do another year.
Damn. 4 years, man. Get in your high school, man. Freshman, sophomore, you know what I'm saying? Junior, senior. It's levels. Come on, Tribal Chief.
And you see the spit that was coming from his mouth when he said Solo. Like that was the beginning of it, man. You should have seen it. Like, dude, he needs a break. All right. Solo.
Yeah, I saw the spit right there. Let's play it again for the audience so you can see it.
Solo.
The spit right there.
That dribble. He needs a break. He's tired. Like my tribal chief.
Man.
Take a
My
break.
tribal
It's
chief's
okay.
fine. He
You
doesn't
come
need a
back,
break.
Pick up where you left off.
No break.
No.
Thank you, KO.
Thank you, KO.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. On that note, that'll end this episode, the Royal Rumble recap, 2023's Royal Rumble. What a great show. Before we go, as usual, Devin, please tell the people where they can catch us.
I'm going to let them know, especially on Tribal Chief Day. It's going to be a beautiful Tribal Chief Day on WrestleMania when the Tribal Chief prevails over the so-called face that thinks that pitch black Mountain Dew soda drink it's tasty. I tell you that. Cheese and crackers.
I can't tell a lie.
I can't tell a lie. Oh my God. It's been 3 months since I had sugar, and man, that was it right there.
Cody.
Man, no. Forget that. We don't need that. Tribal Chief all day. Get them ones up. Shout out to the chat people. Shout out to the people that's still hanging with us on this late night.
Yeah, man.
We're over 3 hours now. But
Appreciate
go on,
y'all.
I'm going to let the people know. I'm going to let y'all know where you all can find the podcast. First, shout out to the Bloodline of Podcast and to the Watch Along. We did over 6 hours on that stream, by the way. Longest stream on the platform for Clark Street Wrestling. All right, it is decided. Over 900 views. It's blowing up. People enjoyed it, clicked it, trending on TikTok. By the way, we hit 6,000. We hit 6,000 followers. We got it.
TikTok 6K. TikTok. Yes.
Yes. Shout out to our Facebook community, Clark Street Wrestling community, the CSWC. Shout out to the pillars of the Facebook group, Christian, Christopher, and Spencer. They hold it down in the weekly threads. We just started another weekly thread. We're doing Thursdays now for Impact. You know I love me some Impact Wrestling. It was a wonderful show. Billy Ray was in his bag, scared the hell out of his 6-year-old girl, gave this girl a death stare. The death stare. The dead tried to get in the way. He looked around. He was like, no, I'm looking at that girl right there. I was like, wow, what a heel. Go check it out. All right, Impact Wrestling.
Nice.
Love it. Love their storytelling. The second best wrestling promotion when it comes to storytelling. The second best wrestling promotion when it comes to storytelling.
Help
I
yourself.
had to clarify. I didn't mention who you think I was about to
We all, well, by your omission, that's the disrespect. By your omission. Damn. The other show has a show on TNT and TBS.
No one's watching TNT. Go, let's be real. Nobody's watching that. You know what? I'll say this. Shout out to the king of television, Samoa Joe, who beat that ass, got his title back. I'll admit that it was bars on that match. Go watch it. The match, the main event was fire on AEW Dynamite. Yeah, I said it. AEW Dynamite for the main event, Samoa Joe was fire. But in the end, AEW's trash. All right, I'm gonna be real. All right,
it's fire, but it's trash.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give a compliment, but I'm gonna give the constructive criticism right behind it. It's perfect, right?
Oh
Positive.
man,
With the negative,
doing it again. We just we capped it on the Tribal Chief, and somehow we get talking about AEW.
Moving on. All right, like I said, you catch the audio podcast.
You up? We're talking about AEW when you talk about me.
The video of this podcast, ClarkStreetWrestling.com, ST for the abbreviation. Where we got all your merch.
Get your damn merch.
You better get it. You better get it. Shout out to Ivan. You know, with the intro for the watch along, I ain't have to even go and mention the merch. They said it already. Those are the brothers of the bloodline. I just said that was a perfect sign off. All right, but get your merch. Get your ass off that hot ass sand too. Yes, it's not a good. It's a bad look. It's not a good look. Get your beach towels down there in Australia, down there in Niger. All right, South Africa. Yes. But if you up
your beach towels, eh?
You heard it.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, come on. Get your beach towels.
Better. You heard him. You heard my brother.
You better. Hey, you better.
But you up here with us. Showtime. Woo! 11 degrees right now. Holy shit. Stay warm. Stay twisted. You get your Clark Street Wrestling hoodies. All right, ClarkStreetWrestling.com/store for your pleasure. It is decided. And one more thing, I'm gonna pull this up. Yes, tomorrow, watch along for NXT Vengeance Day on the Circle of Debate YouTube channel where I will be there. Yes, Devin the Hill Dude, aka your tribal chief of podcasting, will be there for NXT Vengeance is going down. It's a good card. Let's fucking go. It is decided.
Dude, yeah, that should be a sick card. Hey, enjoy that. See that. Circle Debate. Check it out. Let's go. Yes, get your merch. Get your sweater. Stay warm and stay pussy. I see you, Ivan.
Yes. NXT 2.0. Yeah!
Let it die. Let it die. Black and gold. Black and gold.
2.0. We know.
Change them colors for a reason. Let it go.
2.0.
Y'all. Unbelievable. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm Hafeez. And for Sami. Hey, Sami.
You just had to ruin the outro right now. No.
Peace.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. And don't forget, Sami broke my heart. It is decided. Hey, Circle Debate. Hey, yeah. We gonna get this debate locked down. We gonna do this. All right. We already know Jake right off the table. You conceded, cool. We tried to. Hey, it is what it is. Conceded. I accept that. All right. You took the L. That's cool. We're gonna move forward. All right. Top of Wrestling Talk, Bruce. Yeah, we had a little foreshadowing of debate on the watch along. But I'm gonna get it in. All right. No copious amounts of Jack Daniels to influence me. No bodily of the extra fluids in me. No, it's not gonna happen. I'll be clear-minded. I'll be ready for the tribal chief to go against MJF, which is boring right now. You know, hey, here's some money. Here, you go fight him. Hey, you, hey, here's some money. You go find him. Man, what is this, bro? What is you, a bounty hunter now, man? Come on, man. We don't need this. We don't need this. All right. Talk about WWE and the tribal chief. It is decided. Let's go. We see y'all tomorrow.
I'm out of here anyway. Peace out.